as you guys can see, hopefully see, we're live right now. I am back with another ASMR live stream for a Monday night live ASMR, Monday Night Live. Hello, everyone. Um, so I know today, and I totally forgot about this like a couple days ago, that today was like a holiday. I guess technically, well, it is a holiday, for sure. But I know a lot of people maybe have plans, are gonna be out. You know, they're out from work. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of places don't have school today. Didn't have school today. Probably out hanging out with friends and family and blah blah blah. So, even though I keep talking about how usually these streams sort of start kind of slow, I'm pretty much gonna assume this stream is going to be a very slow stream. So if you're here right now, I really do appreciate you guys. If you guys are here, hopefully you guys have a good day off if you did have the day off. And yeah, what's up everyone? Grady, Tracy or Trace, probably Tracy, Maria, A-Pass, Herman. It's a great name. Turbo Cat, love that name as well. What's up, Kevin? Hello. Yeah. So first of all, make sure you guys hop in and like the stream. There's like 20 something people in here. Let's see if we can bump that up to 20 likes at least. I think that'd be kind of a good number. And also, tonight, as we usually do, we talk a lot about like the future of the channel, the videos I have for this week. I have a couple things that I think you guys are gonna really like this week. Last week we had some videos that definitely didn't do as I thought they were gonna do. I thought we had a couple videos that didn't do so well. We had some videos that did better than expected, and I just want to thank you guys again for the past week and having a great past week. Yeah, let me know down in the chat what you guys did today. I would very much appreciate that. And of course, for you sports fans out there, if you are out there, probably are, the Celtics in Boston. Sorry, the Celtics and Heat game is on right now. So just got to see what happens with that game. Pretty important. The latest video was fire. Thank you. If you guys didn't see, my last video was in fact ASMR at Disneyland. Now, obviously, I wasn't in Disneyland yesterday. It was from my trip that I went on. Oh, geez, I guess it's like 2 weeks ago now. And that was a lot of fun to film and edit and put together. That was like one of my most like therapeutic style of videos in a while. So thank you guys so much if you did see that video. Even if you're not a fan of Disneyland or think Disneyland is like weird to go to, like screaming children and whatnot, I think it's a fun place to go to still. So thank you guys so much for showing up in that video. Hello, Rifle 2000. This week in baseball has been very hectic. I haven't really been obviously watching that much baseball. I don't really watch a lot of baseball on TV. What's up, Emery's? Hello. Good night. Wow. Already good night. Okay, good night. If you're just stopping by, good night. The Celtics are joking. I actually didn't see. You should totally do one of them in Universal. I think I will. I'm not the biggest fan of Universal. I went one time back in like 2015, 2016, and it was a fun day. It's just like not as like much as Disneyland. Like obviously like stuff to do. It's very small and compact, and it's just as expensive. So like I'd just rather go to Disneyland. But maybe the next time in California, or hey, if you guys continue supporting the channel, maybe I'll just fly down to Universal and do a video. Maybe I'll just do that on a random weekend. Hello Katie, hello Katie, I had a cookout at the beach, that's awesome. Oh man, I miss doing that. Another person had a cookout. That's pretty much Memorial Day. It's like 4th of July 2.0. It's like the baby brother of the 4th of July. A lot of outings and family time and stuff like that. It's a good time for sure. What videos are this week? Yeah, so for your guys, this is a little bit of a heads up. While I tap on this, if you guys saw my community post, if you guys never look at my community tab on my page, please take a couple seconds out of your day every once in a while to check my community page, my community tab. I usually post stuff about like future video ideas, and this one is going to be my subscribers' favorite videos. Now I've seen people do my subscribers' favorite triggers and that can be a fun video, but obviously, my channel doesn't really do that well whenever I do like just specifically trigger videos. So I thought it'd be kind of fun just to do your guys' favorite ASMR videos of all time, not even of my own. They could be mine if you want them to be mine, which I'm very humbled. Thank you so much. But I want to know your guys' favorite videos, and then I'm gonna do like some reacting to them because I know you guys like the reacting to like the TikTok videos and the social media sort of scrolling video you guys really liked. So I'm kind of mixing those two ideas and doing just your guys' favorite ASMR videos ever. So that should be fun. That's gonna be sometime this week. Obviously, of course, with the NBA playoffs coming to an end and the NBA finals starting, I think probably sometime later this week I'll do my official NBA finals video, talking about whatever matchup happens and giving like a rundown who I think is gonna win Finals MVP, who I think is gonna win it all. Should be pretty fun. Then I also have another video idea that I'll talk about later on in the live once people get in here a little bit more. I pulled the trigger on a video idea that some people were down to do, and I think it's going to be a fun video idea. It's definitely going to be like a longer content idea that I hope you guys are going to enjoy. And then also, this Sunday's ASMR in public video, I'm not actually sure what I want to do because I still have my vlog, my ASMR vlog that I want to put out, but I don't know if you guys really want to see that. It's basically just like a culmination of the past handful of Sunday videos that you guys have seen together, so it's going to be like a, what is that called? Like it's going to have parts of the Disneyland video, parts of the airport video, it's going to have parts of the baseball game, it's going to have pretty much those three in one video, and then also like sprinkles of like my personal time that I had there with my family, the dinners I had, some like behind the scenes stuff, like me like doing like a Target thing, and I go to Target, I did ASMR in Target, I did like some tapping and whatnot when I went there. So I think I might post that this Sunday, or I could just do like a traditional like store walkthrough. I think that could be pretty fun. So good. Compilation, that's the word. You guys are a lot smarter than I am. But yeah, it's gonna be like a compilation of a couple videos plus some added new stuff. So I might post that this Sunday. Yeah, Kevin, it's like a day in my life video is what I'm trying to say. It's like a day in my life. Which hopefully you guys would like. Favorite Gatorade flavor? I actually, no joke, I really, really, really like the zero sugar Gatorade. I don't know why. I think it's more like refreshing to me. And I love the light blue flavor, not the blue and not the white flavor, but like the light blue flavor. I think it's called Glacier Ice or something like that. It's my favorite one. And yo, John. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. For the $3 dono. I really do appreciate it. really means a lot. First dono of the live stream. Always a very, very special one. Thank you so much, John. You love basketball. I think it's okay. I think a more normal day in life would be more entertaining too. I've done one of those before, Kevin, on the channel, which I know. I usually always say that when someone suggests a video. I've already pretty much have done pretty much everything you could do for an ASMR video. But I've already done one, and it was pretty fun. So yeah. Cucumber Gatorade. Actually, I forget like the weirdest flavor one I've had before. I know there's like a spicy Gatorade. I think I've tried a couple sips of it. I think like one of my friends or my brother had it once, and I took like a sip of it before. That stuff is disgusting. I do not like spicy drinks, even like spicy like alcoholic drinks. I don't like a whole lot. Yeah, I don't know. Glacier Freeze, is that the name of the flavor? Glacier Freeze. I don't remember. Is De'Aaron Fox a top 5 point guard? Well, you have Steph, Luka, you got Dame. I'd probably put SGA above De'Aaron. And then you have like the arguments of like others, I guess, like Jaw and Garland, Brunson. There's a couple other ones. It's a pretty tough race. Honestly, point guard position is super stacked in today's NBA for sure, for sure. Which, by the way, I really want to check out the score for tonight's video. Tonight's game. It's 86-68, Miami. Wow, so Boston goes all the way, being down 0-3, winning 3 games in a row, and then potentially getting blown out by 20 in Game 7. Holy cannoli. Caleb Martin looks like a star, scoring 26 points of 11 to 16 shooting, 8 rebounds as well. Jimmy Butler, 23, 6, and 6. Bam Adebayo, not the greatest, but that's fine when Caleb Martin's going off. And then the Celtics, Jason Tatum has 14 points. Jaylen Brown has 15 points. Their leading scorer is Derek White with 18. I am dumbfounded. I mean, there's a lot left in the fourth, and obviously, the Celtics can go on like a 10-0 run and pretty much close the gap. But oh my God, that is insane! Wow, it's a very beautiful picture on the wall. Yeah, these are NBA game day posters, so there are some sort of correlation to the game I saw that day. The pink one is a Raptors game from a Toronto artist that made posters for the game. They're like, I think they made like 100 of them or something like that. I have one of them. The other one is, I think, a Minnesota game from like 2017. I have on my other wall one, a Charlotte Hornets one, and then the other one I have is a Lakers one when I saw LeBron James play for LA for the first time, which was really cool. So yeah. Now it's done. The Heat win. You never know. You never know. You never know. The basketball's crazy. Oh, Antonio, I finished your video, by the way. It's actually, what's it called? It's rendering right now. So like, I have it. It's done. It's edited. It's uploading, so I can send it to you. Just letting you know. I'll send it to you after the live is done. But it's done. By the way, it's done. Thank you for being so patient. Miami sports is good right now. It didn't look like that a couple days ago. The GOAT's back live. I am definitely not the GOAT. Wow, it's 4:30 in the morning in Germany. You should probably be going to bed. That's definitely pretty early. By the way, I know in the thumbnail there's Prime. Excuse me, there's Prime in a thumbnail. It's just a bottle. It's an old bottle. Prime in my area is in a drought. There is no really Prime available anymore, which is kind of sad. It was here. It was booming. It's kind of all gone now. And I'm not going to drink tonight because I drank yesterday. So I'm not going to do back-to-back days of having drinks because I went out yesterday. I went to the casino. Yo boy is $40 richer, ladies and gentlemen. I went in there with 50 bucks, left with 90. Big round of applause. Thankfully, that was the first time I've ever won anything at a casino, which is nice, I guess. I'm still down like all time, but still it was a lot of fun actually, like winning at something. So, but yeah, I went out with friends yesterday. I also saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Finally, I think that was Friday or Saturday. Good. I liked it. It gets my stamp of approval as a Marvel fan. Is it better than the first one? Absolutely not. Is it better than the second one? Yes, I think so. Is it the best Marvel movie since, the newest phase? I think Black Panther Wakanda Forever is still like the best newer Marvel movie as of recently, but it was really good. I think it's probably the second best. I think it's better than Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. I think it was better than that movie. are you keeping with the Miami game today? Yeah, I am. Well, kind of I am. I'm just like looking at the score. That's really about it. It's looking pretty rough. Jason Tatum, 5 of 12. I don't know who is guarding Jason Tatum tonight. Is it Jimmy Butler? Is Jimmy Butler just like absolutely just drowning that man? Or maybe it's Strus, because Strus only has 8 points. It could be him. Duncan Robinson has 10 points off the bench. He's having a little bit of a comeback game. Definitely owes the city of Miami for that. But yeah, crazy. Jaylen Brown is 1 for 7 from 3. He is the biggest. Oh, no, he's not. He's the biggest plus minus with minus 16. Grant Williams is a minus 25 in the plus minus. So that's pretty bad. I just watched the last Ant-Man, and it made me excited for the next Loki season. Yeah, for sure. For no spoilers, but I was kind of disappointed with what's his name? The main villain. I know it. I'm not that much of a casual. It'll come to me. But I thought he could have been a little bit more powerful, a little bit more built up. I definitely feel like Ant-Man shouldn't be able to, have so much success against. It's on the tip of my tongue. If you guys know it, let me know. The main villain for Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Wow, Jaylen Brown has 8 turnovers. You're joking. No, not MODOK. It's the other guy. He's supposed to be like the newest main villain of the Marvel MCU. Oh my god. Kang. That's Kang. Thank you guys. Kang the Conqueror. There you go. I wish he was a little bit more boosted, a little bit more powerful. I feel like him, fist fighting with Ant-Man was like really weird. Like I feel like that's just like totally dumbing down the character. But I know he obviously gets immensely more powerful, which he definitely should, because he is in the actual comics of Marvel. So I'm pretty excited about him in the future. Vegas is up 6-0. Nice, that's good. I'm assuming you mean the Stanley Cup playoffs, which that's great. Definitely rooting for them now since the Kings are out. So shout out to Vegas. I definitely would love to go back to Vegas sometime in the reasonable future. I don't know what I would do going out there. Maybe if there's like a concert, or again, I could do like a sporting event out there. Try more ASMR mukbangs for you guys out there. I just had so much fun when I was in Vegas last time. I'd love to go back again. Hey, Bougie Gamer, hello, Bougie Gamer, hello. Happy Memorial Day, yes, for sure. Shout out to y'all who have been in the service, family members in the service. Shout out to you guys. What do I think about LeBron James? Man, I'm so sorry. Super sorry. Sorry. I don't think I've ever been asked that question before, just like straight up about what do I think about LeBron. It's ever like, oh, is LeBron your GOAT? LeBum. How do you feel about LeBum? I love LeBron. I think he's a great player. I think he's a great face for the NBA. I feel like he's probably the best face in sports. Maybe of all time. Like, I think he's so marketable. He's like a nice guy, great family life, like a good father, all that stuff. And I don't know. I feel like the league is really gonna miss him when he's gone. I feel like sports is gonna really miss him when he's gone. He's number 2 all time for me still when it comes to being the GOAT. But I still feel like he's the best, most talented basketball player to have ever lived. Yeah, he's like my 3rd favorite player of all time, probably behind Kobe and obviously, of course, Damian Lillard. So, yeah, he was the first jersey I actually ever got was a LeBron James Cleveland Cavalier jersey. Yo's up a noob, hello. Again, if you guys are just getting in, then getting tonight's live stream. Make sure you do like the live. Make sure you guys like the live stream. If you guys are just getting into tonight's live stream, I very much would appreciate it. It helps out the live a lot while it's live and after it's live. So, thank you if you do that. He's old, he should retire. I mean, he just had one of his best seasons statistically of all time. And he just pretty much helped push a team to the conference finals. But sure, you can think that if you want. If Dame would go to another team this offseason, would you still support Portland? Yeah, I would. Would I support them as much? Probably not. I mean, I would still like go to games and like watch the games, blah blah blah, but I wouldn't be like, I guess, as much of a fan, if that makes any sense. Which I know a lot of people have like a weird feeling about, like, I don't know, I think for the NBA, I feel like the NBA is more of a player-based league than like the NFL. Like the NFL is like, I get it, I understand you have your favorite team, and no matter what happens, your team is your team, because that's kind of all you got. But I feel like with NBA, it's just so much easier to follow just like your favorite player or favorite players and just root for them. So yeah, I don't know. I'd be fine with either way. I'm not like a big like die-hard screamer of like one side. Whatever happens, happens, you know. Are you a big Tim Burton fan? Wow, that's also a very random, very random question. I'm assuming you mean like the you know, Tim Burton, like the Nightmare Before Christmas and whatnot guy. Yeah, I'm not like super into like that vibe and aesthetic of movies, but some of them are nice, and I think I understand why it's so popular, and his storytelling is really good whenever he does get his hands on a project. But I'm not like really into it. I'm like, I don't have like any like, I don't know, Nightmare Before Christmas merch and blah 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 stuff like that, but I think they're nice. Yo, what's up, Jackson? Did you hear about the big crash in IndyCar yesterday? I have not. I didn't watch any like what's it called? Like Sports Center or anything like that today, so that's terrible. Thanks. But I don't know, I feel like crashing in any like automotive sport is like, I don't want to say the only exciting part about it is like the possibility of that happening, but I guess when I watch like NASCAR, whenever I'm like, some of my family are really big into it, you're not like hoping for it to happen, but it's like, whoa, it could happen, and like when you see it happen, you're like, oh my god, wow, that's crazy. It's definitely not like a good thing, but it's like it makes the sport more interesting. Is that kind of bad? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to ask you guys, after this, hold on, favorite MLB team, probably the Angels. It's kind of up there with the Angels and the Padres. Miami is at 97 now. Yeah, for sure. That's great. Hey Jake, I just want to say thank you for coming to me through my very difficult phase with your videos. I'm 15 struggling with everything. Yeah, for sure. That's why I am here. That's why my videos are my daily thing. That's why I make daily content, just for, you know, whoever needs it, it's there. And that's kind of why I have continued over the past, I would say, like 2.5 years of creating basically content every single day is for that sort of specific stuff. So it's just there, but just know that it's not me, it's you. You are getting yourself through it. I'm a tool in whatever you're trying to do to help yourself. That's what you need to realize. You know, as a windmill ASMR, have you heard of the myth of the Siberian dancing lady? No, I have not. Yes, everyone like the stream, like the stream if you're in the stream right now. But yeah, this week's mukbang, I totally forgot to mention that while going through this week's content, is a choice, again, of your guys's. I'm gonna ask you guys first in the live stream because I don't want to say, I don't know if this sounds bad, but I value your opinion maybe a little bit more than the others who are not in the live and don't show up for the lives, but I do like your opinion. if I should do, well, the theming of the mukbang is local eats. Local eats. And we have a choice of Mexican food, barbecue, or pizza. Let me know, out of those three, Mexican food, barbecue, or pizza, should we do for an upcoming mukbang video? Obviously I don't know how good the video is gonna do since it's not a named brand establishment, but then again I did a Carl's Jr. mukbang last week and it didn't do good. Well, it did okay. So I'm gonna try to do something different. So let me know which one you guys would like to see. Mexican food, yeah. There's if you guys remember from a cooking video I did a couple weeks ago, I made tacos, but I used meat from a local Mexican restaurant. It's from that same restaurant, but instead this time I'm just gonna I'm gonna order food from them and not like cook with their food, if that makes any sense. Barbecue, I think barbecue could be pretty darn delicious. I do love me some good barbecue food. I don't know what I would get though. Would I get like ribs and cornbread? I don't know. Oh, you know what sounds good is a pulled pork sandwich. Oh, that's delicious. Or again, there's pizza. There's a pizza place not too far from here that's pretty okay. I actually haven't had it in like a couple years, but could try and sort of like put it up to the test of like the other fast food pizza places I've had before, and some of the other microwaved pizza. Not microwaved. Whoa. I've never microwaved pizza. I meant oven baked pizzas that we've tried on the channel. Okay, it seems like Mexican and barbecue food. I'm gonna put it up on the poll on my community tab probably tomorrow. I'm gonna put it up there so I can get the video out to you guys maybe on Thursday or Friday. Probably Thursday. So yeah. Chicken salad. Yeah, let me get a chicken salad. That's a great idea. I have before really wanted to do. Actually, did I do that video? Man, even sometimes I forget what videos I've done. I think I've done a healthy mukbang before, but maybe I can try and do it again sometime soon and do like a healthy eats mukbang. I think that could be kind of a fun idea. The Boston Arena is crickets. Oh yeah, Boston lost, well, is losing by 20 points with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Wow. That was probably maybe the worst outcome Boston could have done, was literally go all the way to Game 7 just to lose. Like, that is just depressing, man. That's terrible. Yo's up from London, hello. Insomnia is something great for me. Yeah, I definitely struggle with that a lot. When it comes for me, it's mostly just like not being able to sleep. Like, my mind doesn't want to shut up. That's my problem. I know for insomnia, it's different for a lot of people, but mine is me. It's definitely like I am constantly thinking and definitely in my own head. It's pretty bad. But that's why, you kind of learn to live around it. You talk about it. You try to, I don't know. For me, at least, what's helped a lot with it is definitely being, I guess on YouTube. You guys have helped me a lot with a lot of my problems and just being able to just sit and talk and really get my thoughts out of my body, which I know seems kind of funny, but I have noticed, the more I do talk, the better I do feel, and it just, my thoughts in my brain can sort of be squeezed out, and it does help me sleep a lot better, talking to you guys. So thank you guys for allowing me to do that. Panera would be good. I do plan on doing Panera. I have Panera, Wingstop, Chipotle, Five Guys. I still have to do. What other ones? I might do a Buffalo Wild Wings one as well. There's obviously like the other pizza places like Papa John's, Papa Murphy's. Oh no, I've done Papa Murphy's before. I need to do Papa John's still. A handful of places, but I really want to try this video idea of like the local eats video. I want to try to do that first. Sushi would be is wonderful too. Yes, it is. I've done actually 2 videos of doing a sushi. God, I always feel like I say it was stupid. Sushi mukbang. I've done them 2 times before, and definitely very delicious. No, Jackson, that one I have not done. The closest Five Guys to me is actually kind of far. So it would be a video where I think I would have to like order it kind of early, and then I'd probably have to like reheat it, which I hate. I hate doing for mukbangs is reheating my food, but I could try. We'll have to see. It's worth eating it if you guys would like it. I'm also very tired today because I didn't sleep that well last night, as someone else said it before. I also didn't get that good of a sleep last night because, again, I said I was out late. Pretty tired. Have I ever been to Canada? I have not. The closest I've been to Canada is the border of Canada. My brother had a wrestling meet up there in Washington State, like forever ago. So I've been to the border. That's the closest I've been. Tim Hortons. I've heard of Tim Hortons. I think. Wait. Is Tim Hortons an only Canadian-based place? Because that sounds kind of familiar. Not gonna lie. What do you actually know about Germany? Not a lot. I know my dad was actually stationed in Germany when he was in the army. Shout out to all of the servicemen and women out there. My dad was stationed in Germany for, I think, like a year or so when he was in the army back in like the 80s or 70s, way back in the day. And he really enjoyed it. He loves German food a lot. He talks about it every once in a while, and it's kind of about it. So, pretty cool. Tim's only in Canada. Okay. I have not traveled outside the country. Yes, I have. Yeah, I assume the Miami Heat beat the Celtics. That's crazy. Yeah, I watched like a little bit of the first half, and then obviously I started to get ready for the live stream. But man, pretty crazy of a roller coaster ride. I'm sure if you're a Celtic fan, that's pretty crazy having this come back. And then, man, I even think a lot of people were thinking it was rigged for the Celtics. I started to see a lot more of like a voice or a push of Celtic like videos on Twitter and like the TNT guys, the ESPN guys. I feel like it was all Celtic stuff. So I even thought the Celtics were gonna win, but it seems like they ran out of gas a little bit. But I also think if you are a Miami Heat fan, you're very happy about going to Game 7. Because honestly, if both series ended in a sweep, I feel like Miami is kind of playing off of their high of their constant playing. I think if Miami had time off, they actually wouldn't play as well if they had time off, if that makes any sense. I feel like having less time off for Miami is actually an advantage. I think so. What state am I from? I'm originally from California, now in Portland, Oregon. Yours up, Crinson. I don't know how you pronounce that name, but I love your profile picture. I love Goofy Movie. I love a Goofy Movie. A few Tim Hortons in the UK. Oh, they're drive-thrus. Interesting. Reacting to ASMR TikToks. I could do that. Yeah, I've done them. I definitely done one before, and then I did another ASMR video reacting to just regular TikTok. I did like funny TikToks and entertaining TikToks. I didn't just do ASMR TikToks, so I did one doing ASMR TikToks, and I did another one doing non-ASMR TikToks, and they were both a lot of fun. Yeah, good night, G-Man. Good night. Heat advance of the finals. Exciting, very exciting, yeah. I don't know if you guys can check for me, if you guys want to do some work, what was the Miami Heat and Nuggets record this year? Who beat who this year when they played? Let me know. A Goofy movie is the best. I would like to think so. It's good. I love the music. I love Powerline. I love Powerline. Do you think Jaylen Brown is gone? It depends. I think a lot of Celtic fans are going to be very vocal about getting rid of Jaylen Brown. And obviously Jaylen Brown has been talked about before about, being on edge with Boston already. There have been rumors of the locker room not really being all that great, not for any particular reason, but just this group of guys don't mesh very well. And also with Jaylen Brown being available for a max contract extension, which I don't know if Boston really wants to pay that. Also, Jaylen Brown being on a 1-year deal can honestly say to Boston, hey, I suggest you guys trade me now, or I leave and you guys get nothing. So, it's going to be interesting offseason for sure. 2-0 the Nuggets beat against the Heat this year. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Thank you. Thank you. You should do a food battle series where you go to 2 different restaurants and get the same thing and review each other. Ooh, that's kind of nice, Nathan. That's kind of a fun idea. I kind of already do that already when I rate my food at the end of my mukbangs. I talk about the other places I've been to, like when I had the Carl's Jr. mukbang the other day. I compared it to McDonald's and Dairy Queen that I went to before. But both at the same time could be pretty fun. Yes, happy birthday Ella. Happy birthday Ella. Happy birthday. I love seeing the Celtics downfall. Dang. Savage. If everyone is in their prime, currently in the league, Westbrook would be a top 5. Do you agree? If everyone in the NBA was in their prime, I don't know about that, because you have Kevin Durant, LeBron. I mean, there's James Harden. I mean, Derrick Rose is still technically in the league. Like, he would be up there. Paul George, Kawhi, and his prime are both really good. I think you can argue it, but I don't know if it'd be guaranteed. No, I've never been to Nando's. I've never been overseas before. I've never been overseas, which is very sad. Maybe one of these days, if you guys really start supporting the channel, it gets a little bit bigger and whatnot. Maybe I'll do an overseas traveling video. I'll go to like a proper football match overseas, go to like some sort of stadium out there, like, I don't know, Wembley Stadium, or go see a soccer match for Arsenal or Man City or something like that. Do like a really big trip. I think that could be kind of fun. Yeah. Maybe one of these days. I don't know. You liked yesterday's video? Yeah, if you guys didn't see, yesterday I did a ASMR in public video at Disneyland. It was a lot of fun, and if you guys are not big fans of Disneyland, haven't been to Disneyland before, I think it's a pretty fun video. I thought it was pretty exciting. I thought it was pretty entertaining. I thought it was pretty relaxing. I thought it was pretty cool. I recorded, like, when I was editing that video, it took me so long because I didn't realize I literally filmed like an hour and a half worth of video content. So I had to take out an hour and 10 minutes, which sucks, but like, I tried my best. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it if you guys saw it, But why aren't the American football fans so boring compared to the German ones? I don't know. I mean, also just like the stadiums aren't as big, so maybe if like the stadiums for soccer or football was better, it would be more chaotic and fun and exciting, because you could definitely argue the same thing for American football here. American football stadiums here hold, 125,000 people, where soccer actual football. Stadiums only hold maybe like 15,000 people, maybe like 15, give or take. So like it's a big difference. So maybe there's just more of a popularity. It would be different. American football is better. Ooh. Which game do you like the most to play? Like video game or sporting a game. A video game. I actually just recently finished Jedi Survivor, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I beat it a couple days ago. It was good. I liked it. They definitely set up for another game, which is good. I love me more some Star Wars content, so it was fun. The customization was way better in this game. I like that part a lot. The story was okay, and the gameplay was very glitchy, but I thought it was still pretty fun. Yes, good night, Maria. Good night, good night, good night. Can I do some tapping? Yes, I can do some tapping. Yeah, it is a completely different culture. Which videos this week performed better or worse than expected? Oh, that's actually kind of a good question, too. Definitely the mukbang video I thought was going to be a little bit better. I know Carl's Jr. isn't like the best or most popular eatery, fast food restaurant, but I still thought it would do a little bit better. Even the Disneyland video yesterday didn't do that well. In terms of YouTube talk, it was a 4. It was like a 3 out of 10, a 4 out of 10, which isn't bad. But usually my ASMR and public videos every week are 1 out of 10s. They are the 1 out of 10s pretty much every single time, which again 1 out of 10 is the best you can do. And then like 2 or 3 videos this week were 10 out of 10s, which I know that sounds great, but no, 10 out of 10 is really, really, really bad, and you really don't want to have those all that often. And this week I had like 3 of them. So yeah, we're definitely on a little bit of a downward spiral, but you know, it is what it is. You can't always be on the up and up, so you're just gonna have to take it on the chin and move on, pause. But this week I have some fun content. Like I said, this next Sunday is gonna be a compilation of a couple things you guys have seen before for the ASMR and public video, plus some other snippets of my vacation, which should be pretty fun. Yeah, that inaudible whispering video was like one of the worst performing videos I've made and posted in a very long time, which again is okay. It is what it is, but I liked it too. I thought it was really relaxing, but I've sort of talked about this before in the past. I feel like I have made my channel to be, I would say 70% like entertaining, random, exciting video ideas, and like 30% actual relaxing content, where a lot of other people who have ASMR channels do 80% relaxing, triggers, whispering, whatever, and like 20%, fun, entertaining ideas. I think I've just hitched my wagon to trying to make more entertaining ideas, so if something's not a fun idea with relaxation, people aren't gonna watch it, which I guess is okay. But I've joked about this before, but I feel like one of these days, if I don't make an ASMR video, I don't know, in the White House or on the moon or something completely crazy on a yacht in $1 million mansion, people are gonna be bored and not want to watch it anymore. So it is what it is, I suppose, but I don't know. Trust the process. Yeah, maybe. Which is fine also. I'm not like complaining. I'm just talking to you guys. And, I do love the videos I make. I love the content that I make. But I feel jealousy for people who can just do tapping and whispering in front of a black blank screen for 15 minutes a day and get 20,000 views. I feel like there's some type of way about it, but I also just love the creativity you guys let me and allow me to have, and really kind of guess, challenge myself in the channel and seeing what I can come up with every week, which is also kind of fun, but still very stressful. By the way, you'll definitely blow up. Consistency is key. Well, I've been, never mind. I've been, going on almost 7 years of being on YouTube, which is a pretty long time for sure. I also really love lo-fi ASMR. I really wish I could make more lo-fi ASMR, but I think the last time I made it, it also didn't do that well. So, but I love lo-fi ASMR, and that's why I'm like really excited to see. For a video this week, I asked you guys for your guys' favorite ASMR videos of all time, and I'm gonna react to them for a video. I'm really excited to see your guys' favorites and how you guys like videos, and I can really see, okay, so this is what you guys like to see, so I can sort of like take little things from their videos and just see, what you guys like. It's kind of a good video idea. We just lost the heat. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Pretty rough. Definitely pretty interested to see what happens next now with the Celtics. They've been pretty close for a pretty long time. I don't know if they're gonna transition to a different direction. Maybe they, again, like trade Jaylen Brown, take one step back to take 2 steps forward type of ordeal. I think that could be a good move for them. You're more than capable of building a subscriber base who enjoys both styles. Man, I'm really trying. That's the idea, is trying to do entertaining videos while also making relaxing videos. But it seems like it's one or the other, and a lot of people pick either one or the other. They don't really combine very well like I'm hoping for. That's true. Pyro, that is very true. That is very true. What is one major thing on your bucket list you'd want to do, like in general or for a video? In general, it's definitely traveling more, and New York is still one of my #1 destinations I really want to go to, which also transitions to one of my bucket lists for a video is to, of course, go to New York and do like a game, like another ASMR in public, but for a basketball game for the New York Knicks in Madison Square Garden. That would be awesome. Even just doing like ASMR in Times Square, or just doing like a little vlog of me walking around in New York, trying the New York food. It kind of goes both in hand of what I want to do, and I can also make videos about it, so that's pretty fun. Yes, I am from Portland, yes. Jaylen Brown to the Warriors for Kuminga pulling picks. I really feel like Boston can do a lot more better than that, no offense. Jaylen for Dame, that's a possibility for sure. The Raptors are a good team. They're quality. They're pretty average, I would say. Pretty average. Yes, Flash fan, everything will be okay. You're good, dude. W Heat. They did take the dub for sure. Good night, biggest bird. Already going to bed. Okay, good night, biggest bird. Good night, biggest bird. And yes, again, I did show you guys a little bit already of this, but we do in fact have one last pack in this box that we still have to do. I might wait a little bit longer, but we still have one pack left to open, which if you guys saw last week's ASMR live stream, you saw I pulled my best pull ever. Well, at least to me, it was one of my favorite pulls I've ever gotten before from a basketball pack. It was really cool. Denver's first championship incoming, maybe. Michael Jordan's son's going to the NBA final. That's hilarious. Life in New York is quite hectic. I hope so. At least I think that's definitely something I Nuggets traded for Dylan Brooks. Okay, that's wild as well. Yeah, I actually have no idea what's gonna happen to Dylan Brooks, man. He actually did he was decent during the regular season. He was okay, he averaged 15 points, was a pretty solid defender. And now he's probably gonna be coming off the bench for some random NBA team next year. Wild. It's 11 p.m. Wow, that's pretty late. Yes, good night, Janet, or Jane T. Jane T. When am I gonna be in New York? I don't know exactly when. I really want to go for a New York Knicks game. So I guess whenever they release the Knicks basketball schedule is when I'll start looking for dates and ideas. But maybe sometime during the fall, like late October or sometime in November, before it gets too cold. New York is disgusting. Everywhere is disgusting if you look at it that way. Celtics choked. Yes, apparently they did. They did. Yo, what's up, Mike? Hello. It's currently 4 a.m. in the UK. Yeah, that's definitely too late. It feels so different now drinking like a drink for the live stream. I haven't done that in a while. But if you guys missed it, I was out last night drinking already, so don't think I'm gonna do that back-to-back days. Yo, Dido, hello, Dido, hello, Dido. Also, everyone in the live stream right now, congratulate Dido for 200,000 subscribers. You can say congrats to Dido for that. Absolutely insane. Still super crazy that I think the first time we ever crossed paths, I think you had 7,000, 8,000 subscribers, maybe not even that many. Insane. Your growth, dude. For real. Lillard for Brown, Brogdon, and a pick. Yeah, for sure. If Damian asked to go to Boston, he's gonna go to Boston. He's gonna go wherever he wants to go, so that's definitely a possibility. Shanghai Sharks for Dylan Brooks makes sense. Harden going back to the Rockets, yeah, that's also a huge rumor about that, which I don't agree with. I don't think Houston should spend their money on James Harden, just in my opinion. Nuggets in 4. Oh man, yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna have that opinion that the Nuggets are probably gonna win in 4, maybe do 5 games. I'm not gonna give my opinion just yet because it's gonna be a video probably in the next couple days talking about the NBA Finals, but Denver Nuggets and Miami Heat for the championship. I'm intrigued. I'm interested. Is it as nice as the Lakers versus the Celtics? Definitely not, but I'm interested. Sorry, by the way, if you guys can hear my neighbors upstairs are being super loud. That's definitely a downfall of the summer coming up. We're kind of in it right now, technically, but people are just more active. People are outside. People are driving. People are doing stuff more. So sorry if it's pretty loud. I think it's still bright outside. Even it's crazy. Yeah, for sure, Dido. I posted a short and then I saw that you were live, so I decided to stop by. And also, my apologies. I keep forgetting to DM you about said things. I will be DMing you shortly. I do apologize. It's been a pretty hectic week for sure. Embiid's gonna leave soon. I mean, yeah, I'm also really interested to see what's gonna happen to the Sixers. Because if Harden does leave, you're just gonna have Embiid, and then what? Tyrese Maxey be the second best player on a championship contending Sixers team. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen to the Sixers either. It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens. I can imagine you're very busy, Dido. I'm surprised that you're even in here, by the way. Very, very, very cool that you're here. Yo, Calfex. Calfix. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Calfix, 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 for the $5 donation. Thank you so much for that. That really means a lot. He says, or they say, yo, I saw Himmy Buckets stomp out the Celtics. Excited for the finals. Yes, I'm also very excited for the finals as well. Even, it's not the best outcome. It's still a fun outcome. I'm really excited to see what happens. Thank you so much again, Calfix. You are amazing. You are amazing. Thank you so much for that $5 dono. Can't believe two of my favorite ASMRs cross paths. We've been cross paths. We've been crossed paths. Our paths have been crossed before many times for a very long time. No way. I know. Who would have thought Dido? He's just way above me. I know. Who would have thought he would know me? He doesn't know me. In a vacuum, would you rather trade Dame or the third pick for a package centered around Jaylen Brown? I mean, I love Dame. I really love Jaylen Brown as well. He's like one of my favorite players in the NBA. I've talked about him a lot on the channel before. So obviously that would be cool to see them both play on the same team in Portland. But even if they traded for each other, I think that would also be kind of cool. Again, I'm not like a crazy NBA fan where, I have to have, Damian stay, or I hate Dame and I want him traded, or blah blah blah. I don't really have an opinion. Just whatever Dame wants to do, I'm okay with. If Dame wants to stay, cool. If Dame wants to be traded, also cool. Whatever happens, happens. Do you like the winter? I actually really love the winter. I run hot naturally. I produce a lot of body heat. So, even during the winter times, I sleep with the fan on. I sleep with the window open. Like, I love my room to be very cold. So, in the summer, I die. I die every summer. It's so hot. I hate being sweaty. I'm even starting to break out on my forehead and my face because of how sweaty and gross I get. Starting to get some acne and whatnot. Super annoying. So I don't like the summer. I think the summer is like the most overrated thing ever. I think people like the summer a bit too much. Spring though. Spring is my favorite time of year. I love the spring. Also, sorry about the cars that are like driving by. Very annoying. Oops. Calfix smells a collab in the future. Maybe if I can actually remember to message him, maybe there will be. Kevin Love has been to the NBA Finals every time he's made the playoffs. It's so crazy. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. He's had a great career. Shout out to Pacific Northwest legend Kevin Love. If you guys don't know, Kevin Love is from the Pacific Northwest. Yo, what's up, Nate West? Hello, hello. Nuggets versus Heat. Who do you got? I can't talk about it because it's gonna be a video, but I'm very intrigued. Of course, the Nuggets are gonna be the favorite. The Nuggets just have better all-around players, better all-around team play. But the Heat are playing off of a high of really good playoff play. And I said this earlier, if you guys were in here, I think it's actually really good. The Heat are playing with less time and are not getting a big break like the Nuggets. I'm actually glad it went 7 games for them. And I think them not getting a rest is actually an advantage in a weird way. But let me know, should we open the last pack? We have 1 pack left. Let me know if we should open this pack right now or should we wait? Should we open this last pack? Let me know. Let me know. We have 1 pack left. Summer being overrated, yeah, for sure. December to April is the best time of year. Yeah, I love like February to like April. It's like 65 degrees. It's still like sunny, but not too hot. You can wear a hoodie, but not be too cold or too warm. Like it's the perfect time of year, at least in my own opinion. Open it. Do you guys think we should this if when we get to maybe, should I say 100 likes, maybe like 90 likes, if you guys start liking up the live stream, I'll open the last pack. I'll even get it ready for you guys. If you guys start liking the live stream. If you guys didn't see in the previous live stream, I got my favorite poll I've ever done before. I'll show you guys in a second. Here is the last pack. It's right there. But in my last pack, I got a rookie Shaden Sharp card, which of course, if you guys don't know, Shaden Sharp, a very explosive young guard who's, you know, pretty popular here in Portland. Kind of has a lot of potential. I've also gotten a rookie Jaden Ivey card, who was the, I think, 5th pick in the draft. Also has a bunch of potential. And then I also got a number 3 overall pick rookie card of Jabari Smith Jr. So hopefully these young guys turn out to be something good. That would be kind of nice. Put that on this side. I wish it was in the 60s around that time. For me in Kentucky, one day it was 70. One day it's, oh wow, that's pretty wild. Yeah, it is really warm. Which, by the way, I don't know if I'm going to go live next Monday. Because next Monday it's going to be 101 degrees. It's going to be 101 degrees next Monday. So what I might do is go live Friday. Like go live this Friday. And then go live next Friday. And then just not go live on Monday. Because it's going to be stupidly hot. And I don't want to be live streaming when it's that hot. Hey, Dyson. Thank you so much, Dyson, for the $5 donation, Dyson. Thank you. They say, just won a light 200 on the Heat, and Jacob Baller is live. We up. I was at the casino yesterday, and I made $40. So we both up. Good job, Dyson. Good job. That's awesome. I live in Portland. Do you like any summer activities like swimming? Not really. I'm not even like, that's the same thing with like summer. I'm not big on swimming. I don't like going on boats. Fishing is fun, but it's not like an activity I do pretty often. I love the sun, but again, I don't like being like too hot. So like, summers are just not like the best place for me, I guess. Like again, I love spring, I love the fall. Winter time is fun. I love Christmas. I love the holiday season. So I don't know. Summer's just been kind of iffy for me. That Shading Sharp card is sick. That is really sick. I'm so happy that was literally the only card I wanted was the Shading Sharp card, and it's not even like his base card. This is like, because you can see the difference. Like this is the Shading Sharp card, and then this is a base Jaden Ivey card. Like they're different. So I think this is like, I don't want to say like a better version, but it's like a cooler card, I guess. So it's kind of cool that I got this card instead of just like a base rookie card. Pretty cool. Okay. What do you think of Scoot Henderson? Yeah, I think Scoot's really good. I think it's kind of funny listening to the smoke screens of some teams talking about how the number 3, number 2 overall picks aren't that, you know, valuable. But I think a lot of players, a lot of teams want to play with and play for Scoot Henderson. I think Scoot Henderson is going to be like Ja Morant, Russell Westbrook, MVP Derrick Rose style of a player, but a really good passer. I think he can develop a really good jump shot too. I think he has leadership qualities, which, I mean, God, in the NBA is a rare and hot commodity. Is a player with a brain. A lot of players don't have that, so he definitely has a good head on his shoulders, which for a point guard is the best. So I think he's going to be a really good franchise point guard, you know what I mean? Why didn't I watch the game? Because I love you guys more than watching a basketball game. Duh, you guys are more important. Any player in specific you're hoping the Blazers pick up in the draft? I mean, if Portland does use the pick, I have been watching a lot of highlights of Brandon Miller. You know, a 6'8", 6'9", shooting power forward, small forward, more of a small forward, for now at least, is super intriguing. I think he has like the aura of like a really good player. Like he plays like he's like the star. Like he has a lot of confidence, which is really good for a young player. And man, he is. He's also going to be very good. He could obviously, you know, bust, which a lot of NBA players do. But I think he's a very safe case to be a very, 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 very good player his entire career. So his floor is really good, and his ceiling is, you know, the next Paul George type of player. How much money to shave your head? That's actually a really good question. I don't know. It would definitely be in the hundreds. I wouldn't do it for like. It would be like in the hundreds. I don't know how much exactly though. Any predictions for this year's NFL season? I don't know. I'm really interested to see the Philadelphia Eagles, who had a very good offseason this year. So they might actually become the favorites to make it back to the NFL Super Bowl. Super Bowl. Super Bowl. After being maybe not so much of a favorite last year. And then the Chiefs are still the Chiefs. I probably would still pick the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl again this year, but I'm excited. $200. Ooh, $200. If someone was like 1,000% going to give me $200 to shave my head bald, I would have to think about it. I'd have to think about it. Let's go Wolves. Very excited to see what happens with them this year as well. Have you ever traveled for a Trailblazer away game? No, I haven't actually. I've been to a couple of NBA games, obviously not in Portland, and I've never seen them play outside of the, you know, Moda Center, their home stadium. Maybe one of these days, that could be a pretty fun idea. I know this year, I'm 1,000% going to road trip to San Francisco to see a Warriors game, a Golden State Warriors game live at their home arena sometime this upcoming season. That would be fun. Do you have a 5-head? Probably. $500. I think $500 would probably be like a yes. That would probably be like a yes. I'd probably do it then. But that's not like me agreeing to it. I'd have to think about it. Who am I picking, Miami or Denver? I can't say because that's going to be for an upcoming video. It's going to be in an upcoming video. Again, guys, if you guys want to see the very last pack opening, the very last pack of the box that we got a couple weeks ago, once we get this live stream to 100 likes, I'll open this pack. So if you haven't liked the live stream already, make sure you guys do so we can open this very last pack. Maybe it has an autograph in it. That would be interesting. I've never got an autograph card before. It says here to look for autographs in the penmanship series and rookie penmanship as well. So maybe we'll get like a rookie, I don't know. It's last year's draft, so it could be like a rookie Paolo Banchero signed card. I don't know. That would be crazy. Boston lost. Yes, Boston did lose. That is for sure. How long did I have that ball for? This particular ball, I think I've had this particular ball for, oh geez, a couple years, honestly. And then my signed basketball, I've had that one since 2016, 18, no, 2018, yeah, 2018. Well, that's very loud. Super sorry about the cars and whatnot driving by. Like I said, the summertime is here and people love to drive their stupidly loud cars for no reason. Next season, maybe you should do a video at Chase Center in San Francisco, the Warriors versus Blazers. I mean, I just said I was going to do that, but I don't know if it'd be against Portland in general. If you guys don't really know the layout of like the Pacific Northwest, it's very mountainy. So if I do road trip from Portland down south to California, you have to go through like some mountains and stuff. So it's actually very much highly recommended you don't do that during the winter. So it would probably be more during the springtime, like March, April area. So, if Portland just so happens to be playing the Warriors in San Francisco during like March, I'll do it then because it's not going to be snowy and gross and disgusting weather. So, we'll see. Boston trash. Everyone likes so we can open the pack. Hey, it's up to you guys. If you guys want to see the very last of the pack opening, we only need like a couple likes. I know I'm pretty excited about it. I know I was pretty lucky yesterday. I think I may have used up all my luck yesterday. Like I said, I was at the casino yesterday, and I won $40. So I'm up $40. Well, actually, I'm down like $70 in total, but I won $40 yesterday, which is kind of nice. Oh. A couple nights ago, I film on like a little mini desk. By the way, that's what you guys are sitting on and what this microphone is sitting on. And I filmed a video for someone for a personal ASMR video. And I have a pair of scissors for that video. Have you guys seen those TikToks of those people who do like those like pack cutting videos? And they cut the pack in half. I don't know why that just popped in my head. That'd be so funny if I did that though. I would never do that though. Actually, maybe. That'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? I don't know why that just popped into my head. I see those all the time with like the Pokemon cards. Those are pretty funny. What do you think what Boston should do this off season? I think, in my opinion, it would be smart to put, to go in a different direction. I think definitely the idea of again taking a step back to take 2 steps forward is a good idea. I don't think they need to make a drastic win now move, but there are stars that are available that maybe they could get to build with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, like Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby. Maybe they can somehow get Bradley Beal if they give up a bunch of stuff and still keep Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, or they can break the duo up and try to do something different, whether it is, go young but get a lot of assets. They could trade Jaylen Brown for another star. There's a lot of different avenues, but I do think they need a little bit of a shakeup. Do you like graham crackers? I do. I actually used to just eat them as a snack as a kid. I don't think the last time I even had a graham cracker was God, years ago, years and years and years ago. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, I talked about it a little bit. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3, finally. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, finally, and it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. The playlist of the movie was okay. Obviously, Guardians has, really popular playlist. It was probably the worst one of the 3 movies, this one a lot more than the second Guardians movie. Guardians 2 is actually like one of my least favorite Marvel movies, to be completely honest. I didn't really like that one really at all, but I really love the first one a lot. But yeah, that was really good. If you guys saw it, let me know. Nobody talking about Bam and a Bio's trash. Yeah, he did not play good. I saw his stat line. I didn't watch him play, but he definitely is gonna have to do more than that against the Denver Nuggets. Because obviously, if you're battling against Nikola Jokic, you gotta do something. You gotta do something. Dude, did you like how the movie ended? I kinda did. I don't wanna like spoil it that much, but it was good. I like the introduction of the new characters. If you know about Marvel and the comics, you're really excited about some of the characters they introduced in this movie, and you know, it's sad. It is a sad movie. It definitely mixes your emotions a lot. Could they have gone in a different direction? I think yes. Should they have done something different? I think also yes. Maybe I'll talk about it in like a future live stream when more people get a chance to watch it, but without spoiling, I did like it. How long are you gonna be live for? I usually go live for 3 hours. Usually, well, I usually do 2-hour live streams, but if the conversation is good, there's a lot of people active, there's, you know, donations and good questions and blah blah blah, it's just a good live stream, I usually go live for 3. So, I've been live for about an hour and like 20 minutes, so I'll be live for like another like hour or 2. What are your thoughts on a Jaylen Brown trade to Portland, whether it's Dame or the 3rd pick? I think it's a good destination, whether it is Dame or the 3rd pick. I think, again, for Boston, taking a step back to take 2 steps forward is actually such a smart idea, and the amount of assets they could gain if they strip a piece here and there to gain a lot more in like the near future would be a very smart move, in my opinion. But they can also go for like a big star like Dame or Bradley Beal or Pascal Siakam. I don't know. It's still in the works. I do really like Star Wars a lot. I just was talking about how I just finished playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the video game, and it was good. I enjoyed it. The story was alright. It definitely could have been a lot better. It's kind of predictable as well. Again, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's kind of predictable. But the combat is fun. The customization was maybe my favorite part of the entire game. That was a lot of fun, and I'm excited for if/when they make a 3rd one. Yeah, Jokic is gonna have a field day against Miami for sure. Would I go to Disney World? I would love to go to Disney World, but the thing for Disney World is that everyone who goes to Disney World and Disneyland usually says they like Disneyland more than Disney World. Disney World, I know, has more of a vacation vibe, and I think Disneyland has more of like a nostalgic vibe, if that makes any sense. So whenever I get you know, a instinct, a feeling of wanting to go to Disney, I would rather just save a bunch of money and go to Disneyland than spend 3 times the amount to go to Disney World. So I've never been to Disney World before, but maybe one of these days I'll do it. A water park. Maybe a water park is kind of interesting for sure. Do you like The Walking Dead? I played the original, like, Walking Dead. Was it Naughty Dog? What was the developer for that game? I don't know, like that choice-based Walking Dead game. I played that one. That was a lot of fun. I never watched this show though. I've only watched a couple episodes here and there. I never knew what the differences were in the 2 places. Disney World is obviously in Florida. Disneyland is in California. Disneyland has two parks. Disney World has four parks. Disney World is a lot bigger. Also, do you think Nick Nurse will be a good coach for the Sixers? Oh, it is Telltale. Yeah, it's a Telltale game. Yeah, Captain Munch. That is correct. Yeah, I think Nick Nurse will be okay. I mean, of course, the Sixers are a good team with an MVP player, so they're gonna be fine no matter what. Anyways, but actually, I don't know. Man, I'm really interested to see how the Sixers sort of retool if James Harden does leave. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Yes, I've been to the Winterhawks hockey games a couple times. I think the last time I went was a couple years ago. It is a lot of fun whenever I want to go to a hockey game. Obviously, there's not a professional team in Portland, which kind of sucks. The Nuggets or the Heat, who do you got? I will be making a video on that in a couple days, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I could do it tomorrow, but I think I want to wait until the finals are a little bit closer. Do you guys know? Oh my god. I'm so sorry if you guys heard that car. Oh my goodness. Do you guys know when the NBA Finals date is, like the first game? Let me know what the first day is. So maybe I'll make a video like a day or two before then. Sixers with Kyrie Irving. Wow, that's actually not a bad idea, actually. I'm not sure they can just straight up sign for Kyrie, because I don't know how their cap is right now, but that's a possibility. June 1st, what's today? The 29th? Oh, actually, maybe I will make that tomorrow's video. It's on Thursday. Game 1 is on the... Okay. Maybe I will do that tomorrow. Interesting. Blake, hello, Blake, how are you? Thank you so much for liking tonight's video. Hope you're doing well. Blake says, I'm late to the party, but rip the Celtics. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, the Celtics, did not win. They went all the way to Game 7 and struggled, it seems. So, I'm very sad about that. I wish it could have been like a crazy ending to the series that we were all hoping for, but Miami took care of business. Thank you so much, Blake, for the $5 dono. Also, we are at 100 likes on the stream. Thank you guys so much for that. So now let's open that pack. I'm very nervous about this last pack. It would be obviously very cool to get something good. But it's right here. I don't know what could we get. I know we can get signatures. It doesn't feel any thicker than the other ones that we've done before. But let's open it. Make sure to get some positive thoughts out there to hope for a good one. I'm so nervous. Okay. Hold on, I'm responding to a text right now. But again, I hope you guys had a good day today with your Memorial Day. And God, these cars are so loud. Oh my God. That's so annoying. I'm so sorry. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this. I'm so nervous. Voila. Is that it? Okay. Last pack. We have Jordan Clarkson with this one right here, Jordan. Kaminsky card that I got from the other pack. We got a Tim Duncan. Shout out to Tim and the Spurs getting Victor Wembanyama. We have a Devontae Graham, like a green card, like a specialty green card. That's kind of cool, like an emerald for all you 2K fans out there. Devontae Graham, all right. And we get a rookie, Tyrese Martin, from the Atlanta Hawks in the last card of the pack, of the box. If you're a Hawks fan, let me know how good Tyrese Martin is. Rats. The Tim Duncan card is pretty fancy. I kind of like it. That's a pretty nice looking card. It's pretty thick too for some reason. It's like a thicker card. Pretty nice. Not the best one though. Hey, yo, Jay. Jay, thank you. Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Dono Train, yes, you're chugging along right behind Blake there for the dono. Thank you so much, Jay. Bro's acting like my grandpa thinking he can be in the league this long. Who? Tim Duncan or what? NBA would just be fun because of its young talent. That's very true. Oh, LeBron. Oh, do you guys think NBA declines once LeBron retires? Yes, I really think it does. I think the popularity, I think the traction, I think the ratings, I think, yes. For a lot of people who don't think so, I don't know. I think yes. I think 1000% yes. Dame to the Lakers. Maybe. Who knows? What's your opinion about the Heat advancing? I think it's honestly really cool. Obviously, with like a big underdog story of the Miami Heat being in the play-in games and making it all the way to the NBA Finals, being not only one of the lowest seeding teams to make the finals. I think there are like one or two other 8th seeded teams to make the NBA Finals, but losing. But being the lowest seeded team ever to make the no, they were the 7th seed, right? They finished the season as the 7th seed, and then they lost, and then they won again. So yeah, they were the 7th seed. I think they're the lowest to ever get to the finals. Maybe they are. I don't know. Favorite Pokemon? I'm a big Squirtle fan. I think Squirtle is pretty cool. One underrated one as well that I really thought was really cute was Mudkip. I think Mudkip is pretty cute as well. Blake with the $2 dono. Chugga chugga choo choo. Yes, the dono train lives on. Blake. Shout out Blake. Shout out, man. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Always in the live streams. Always doing the most. And I cannot thank you enough. For sure. You should email me sometime. That'd be really nice to get a talk with you. W, yes, W for sure. Trade Dame for Jaylen Brown. If Dame wants to play in Boston, yeah, that could happen for sure. I mean, I don't know. I think if Dame were to get traded to Boston, I don't think Jaylen Brown would even be traded. I think it'd be like, I don't know, Malcolm Brogdon and like, I don't know, some sort of like Robert Williams and like 2 first-round picks. Like I feel like the Celtics would try to like just keep Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, but still go after Damian Lillard. Especially if Dame leaves Portland, he's leaving Portland to ring chase. So obviously you want to stack the team Dame is going to as heavily as you can. So I mean, like that's a possibility that Dame just gets traded to Boston, but Boston still keeps Jaylen Brown. It's a possibility, I guess. Yeah, I know the Heat are the 8th seed now, but I mean technically they are the 7th seed technically. So that's what I was trying to figure out. Thoughts on Kanye? I love Kanye's music. I miss Kanye's music. I think Kanye's one of the greatest artists of all time. I think he's like top 5, honestly, all time. Like his style in producing and even rapping as a rapper was really great when he was really getting into that. all of his music is so unique, and he's a great artist, and the word artist, like being creative, I think he's very great at being creative. But whoever this Ye character is, terrible person. I'm not the biggest fan of Ye. I love Kanye though, and I miss Kanye, but Ye is crazy. I pray that Portland doesn't get fleeced for Dame. Well, if Dame gets traded, it's gonna be a fleece, no matter who it is. Because Damian Lillard is only being traded to a contender, and all contending teams don't have good offers, because they all are contending teams. They don't have good young players. None of them have multiple first-round picks to trade. If Dame gets traded, you know, it's not going to be like a Kevin Durant package. It's not going to be like an Anthony Davis package. Dame's getting traded to a contender. And a lot of contending teams who need a point guard don't have that type of stuff. Top 5. Actually, I don't even know like the top 5 greatest artists of all time. You have like Michael Jackson. I think Drake is up there. I like Prince. Prince is pretty popular. I don't know how to really think about it. Do you think Embiid will get traded? I think it really depends on, obviously, what happens to, I'm going to use these scissors, by the way, as a little trigger. I think it really depends on what happens to James Harden, if he does actually leave. And it just depends on if Embiid believes in the front office in building a contending team without James Harden on the roster. Sorry. So, is it a possibility? I think yes, but not a big one. Kanye's definitely top 5. Gobert for Dame. Yeah, sure. That sounds reasonable. Rudy Gobert for Damian Lillard, yeah. If Dame doesn't get a ring before he retires, do you think he goes on the top 5 player list that deserves a ring? I think yes. In my honest opinion, and this is probably a hot take, which I need to do another NBA hot take video again. But my hot take, if Dame retires without a ring, I would go on to say I would compare Damian Lillard to being this generation's Allen Iverson. Obviously not to the stance of like a popularity standpoint, and I know Allen Iverson won an MVP, but if you put Damian Lillard on that team in that same era, he probably would also be an MVP sort of caliber player and whatnot, but I think he's like an Allen Iverson player for this generation, if he doesn't win a ring. Tupac. Is Tupac like I know for like a rapper, of course Tupac is like one of the greatest rappers of all time, but for artists, like musical artist of all time, that's kind of a tough topic. I subbed. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. Hey, yo, what's up, Audrey? Hello, 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 Audrey. Yeah, you did almost forget about Monday, and you're probably already going to be sleeping soon. So, hello, and also good night, Audrey. A staff training day. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Hopefully camp tomorrow. Goes well. Hopefully. Do you have any favorite old classic rock bands like Beatles, Rolling Stones? I guess this counts, kind of, but Red Hot Chili Peppers for sure. Probably like my favorite like classic band, even though they're not like very classic. But I guess in today's term they're pretty OG. But big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan for sure. Have you watched Back to the Future? Yes, I love Back to the Future. I think Back to the Future it may be my favorite feel good movie. Like, do you guys ever have a movie that you could literally put on whenever you've seen it 1,000 times, but you watch it all the way through like it's your first time? That's how I am with Back to the Future. I love that movie so much. I can watch it over and over and over again and not get tired of it. Do you like Taylor Swift? Jets slash Giants stadium was absolutely bonkers this weekend. That's really sick. I mean, yeah, Taylor Swift has some hits, some bops. You got like a love story, right? Like the Romeo and Juliet song. You got that one song of her when she was like the nerd girl. I forget what that was called. Like she's like, I forget what that song was called. She has a lot of good hits. Obviously, she has a very good voice. Nacho Libre, yeah, I love Nacho Libre for sure, for sure. Man, that movie's amazing. 21 Jump Street or Superbad, yeah. I think for me, one of them is Rush Hour. If you guys know the movie Rush Hour with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, I freaking love that movie. I remember road tripping down to California to see my family one year, and we had one of those portable DVD players, and I guess we thought we packed a bunch of movies, and we ended up forgetting whatever bag it was in, so the only movies we had were Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3. We had a bundle box of Rush Hour, and that was the only movies we could watch for the 16-hour drive. So we watched like the whole series of Rush Hour like 3 times. It's pretty funny, but yeah, Napoleon Dynamite, yeah. If you guys saw on my ASMR in a plane, ASMR in a public video, that was the movie I watched on the plane, was Napoleon Dynamite. On vacation right now, what's your favorite vacation you've been on? Hopefully you're having a good vacation. Where are you at? Well, if you can, tell us where are you at. That sounds really fun. I do like Rush Hour 2 more actually as well. That's not a hot take at all. Billie Eilish, yeah, I think Billie Eilish has a great voice. She's like one of the best vocalists out there right now in the music scene, at least in my own opinion. She has an amazing voice. Your battery's low. Go get a charger. The Hangover is really good too. Love Guru. Oh my god, I don't think that's a crazy take for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, my favorite vacation spot. It would probably have to be. I mean, I've been to Hawaii before, but I was like 13, so like I couldn't really do a whole lot. I mean, like my vacations as a kid growing up with my family are some of like my happiest memories, so like maybe one of those. But in my recent adult life, I mean, honestly, my trip to Vegas was a lot of fun with my brother. We had a lot of fun back in November. Maybe that one. John Wick. I don't know if John Wick is a comfort movie, but if it is to you, then it is to you. How's my day? It's pretty good. I know today is a holiday, and a lot of people are, with their families and whatnot. So I know today has definitely been more of a chiller, of a live stream. Not a lot of people, just kind of relaxing right now. So I also have just been kind of relaxing and chilling today for sure. Thank you. You love my videos. Thank you. Going to New Jersey in 10 hours. That sounds random, for sure. Just to go to New Jersey randomly. Sounds fun, I suppose. I don't even know what really is there to even do in New Jersey. sounds fun. Hopefully you have a good time and a safe trip from New Jersey. That's cool. It's 11:51. Yeah, I think I stated this a little bit earlier that next Monday is going to be 105 degrees next Monday. So I don't know if I'm gonna go live next Monday. It's gonna be literally way too hot and miserable to do so. So I might actually go live this Friday and then also do a live stream on next Friday and maybe start doing my live streams on Fridays. It kind of depends on like if this week like this live stream or another previous live stream does really well, gets randomly pushed by YouTube, then I'll continue to stay on doing Monday night live streams. But I think I'm gonna maybe this week transition into doing live streams on Friday nights. Mostly because again this Friday I do not want to go live in 110 or 105 degree weather. Wow, we have some New Jersey people. That's pretty cool. That's pretty funny, Tommy, that you're eating right now. I do not have AC. I do not have AC, so that's terrible, I know. Thoughts on Atlantic City? Isn't like Atlantic City like the Vegas of the East Coast? Isn't that what Atlantic City is? Do you have any cool triggers I can do? Do I have any cool triggers? I have a bag of Cheez-Its I could eat. If you guys want some like eating sounds, or I also have still on this ASMR station is what I call it. I still have this bottle of Jim Beam, and the only reason why I haven't drinking it is because it actually makes a nice little sound. If I can pick it up on the microphone, do this up a little bit louder. And it does a. If you guys can hear that, it's kind of quiet though. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it makes a nice sound. That's kind of about it. I don't really have like a lot of crazy, random triggers like that, like a lot of other ASMRs have. Oh, my app just crashed on my phone. That's not good. Gotta read chat. Atlantic City is garbage. Yeah, I've never been there before, but I know it's like a gambling casino place. Did I open the pack? Yes, I did open the pack, and our best player, our best card, I guess, was a diamond, sort of a styled Tim Duncan card, or I guess technically if you're a Atlanta Hawks fan, a rookie Tyrese Martin. That was it. Yeah, last week's pack was definitely a lot better. And then I also did a pack opening with that same box a couple weeks ago, and that's where we got like the rookie Jaden Ivey, the rookie Jabari Smith Jr. Like those packs were really good as well. But yeah, apparently you have a chance to get autographed cards in here, but I doubt they give them out that often, to be honest, because I think that box was like, it was like $35, $40. It was kind of expensive, honestly, but it was a lot of fun. Down a whole bottle of Jack. No, definitely not. This is like it's like a shot. It's like a shot bottle. It's not bad. I actually, for one of my ASMR drinking with me videos, I literally took one of these and I finished it, and then I actually still have a lot more of those vodka shot ones, which is just another bottle with this size, but they're vodka shots, and I took a couple of those for that video, and then I also drank a White Claw, I think, with it as well. If you guys haven't seen that video, it's really fun if you like that style of ASMR. Thank you, ASMR RR. Thank you so much. I'm just chilling like a villain. It's worth like $20. $20. Yeah, I wish it was worth that much. It's probably worth like 40 cents. Have you heard the song Ride by Lana Del Rey? Lana Del Rey. I have not. I do think Lana Del Rey, though, has an amazing voice as well. Someone else asked how I feel about Jokic and Bam and Abayo, the matchup. I think tomorrow's ASMR video is going to be me talking about the NBA Finals. Or maybe I should do it on Wednesday. I don't know, I should make a video tomorrow, the day after Game 7. Or I should do it on Wednesday, the day before the NBA Finals. I don't know what day would be like better for like traction, I guess. I'm not sure, because I don't know if people are going to be looking up, you know, Google searching ASMR, not ASMR, but YouTube searching, you know, Heat, Nuggets, NBA Finals. I don't know how many people are going to be doing that tomorrow versus on Wednesday. So maybe I'll do it one of those days. So you're not going to get my answer just yet. In your opinion, what is the best Adam Sandler movie? Oh god, that's actually kind of interesting. Hold on, I gotta get a charger. Yeah. Ow. The best Adam Sandler movie. I'm a rom-com guy, so I actually really like 50 First Dates. Is it 50 First Dates? That one with him and he's like in Hawaii. That one's pretty good. Click is really good too. I think that movie has a really good message as well. What else? Yeah, those are my, obviously like Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. Billy Madison is really good. I really like that movie. Sorry, I didn't really even give you an answer. Can you do a live draft reaction? Yeah, I could do something like that. I think that could be pretty fun. I usually always do I usually do a mock NBA draft, and then the day after the draft, I do like a grading video, or I just talk about the draft. Yeah, I usually always talk about it. And obviously, since Portland has a pretty high draft pick, I've been looking a lot into like the prospects, and like I've thought about players and whatnot for a while. So I like to think this is probably one of the most drafts I'm like super knowledgeable about. I'm not super knowledgeable at all, but I think this is the most into a NBA draft I've ever been ever. So that's kind of exciting, I guess. But yeah, again, hopefully you guys are doing well. The videos for this week, for some of you who just recently joined the live stream, I talked about it a bit earlier. I guess maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, probably tomorrow, is going to be my NBA Finals preview video, talking about the matchups, who I think is going to win Finals MVP. I'll do a little bit of a rundown of the NBA Conference Finals as well. That might be tomorrow. Later this week, I will be doing a ASMR mukbang video on a local eats place. Let me know if you guys would want to do one for a Mexican food place, a pizza place, or a barbecue place. Those are the three options. A lot of people earlier wanted me to do Mexican food, so let me know your opinions right now if you're in the chat, in the chat. And then also, I asked you guys earlier last week your favorite ASMR videos of all time, and I'm going to be doing a reaction video to your guys' favorite ASMR videos. I'm going to just call it like my subscribers' favorite ASMR videos or something like that, and kind of reacting to your guys' favorite ASMR videos, which I think should be pretty fun. I need to show you guys something for another video this week. I did something that some of you special for an upcoming video that I have to get up to show you guys. So give me 1 second really quick while I grab it. And maybe you guys will like the idea. Maybe it's just a big waste of money because it was kind of expensive. But give me 1 second. You guys are getting a little bit of a sneak peek. Hopefully you guys didn't see it already, but it is in fact, a Lego set. Now, that bad boy ran me like $50-$60. It was kind of expensive, but you guys this week are definitely going to be getting a Lego building video, and I think I'm gonna make it an hour-long video. I'm just going to sit and record for 1 hour and see how far I can get. This is, hopefully you guys can see this, is Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. It actually comes with Luke Skywalker, I think in his episode 4 attire. You get Princess Leia as well. You get some random general guy, and then you also get R2-D2. So I'm pretty excited. I haven't built a Lego set in years, like a decade, like probably 10 plus years. I've never touched a Lego, but I think it'd be kind of fun just to see what we can do. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, and I've always seen ASMR artists do videos on them, so hopefully you guys are excited for that. I have no idea. I can make it a series. I might just do like what I just said and make it like just a 1 hour video. Make it like a stupidly long video and see how far I make it. If I wanted it to be a series, I would make it a lot shorter than that. But hopefully it's just not like a big waste of money, because again, like that thing was expensive. But it'll be fun, no matter what I think. Wow, my feet always fall asleep whenever I make these live streams. Well, I did some mic scratching. I honestly really don't think my mic scratching skills are that great. Especially because I don't have like what it was called, a mic cover or whatever. A pop filter, I think is what it's called. But I'm also just not like the biggest fan of mic scratching as a trigger. I don't know, you can do like rubbing. I don't know. I'm not like the biggest fan of mic scratching. Yeah, it's 9:05 right now in Portland. Yeah, I know it's midnight in New York City. That's pretty wild. Thank you so much. If you're watching this, it's super late. I will be going live, I think, this Friday, and then also live next Friday, and slowly, I think, transitioning into doing live streams on Friday. I think that could be a good idea. It gives, obviously, people on the East Coast a little bit more of a leeway to stay up late, but also still, I guess, hoping people on the West Coast aren't too busy to join the live. And I've always been kind of nervous to do Friday night live streams because I know Friday nights people go out, people aren't on their phone as much as a Monday night, because obviously Monday nights you're at home, either going to bed, getting ready for bed, you're at home chilling, you're on your phone already, so I think it's a little bit easier to sort of know when people are home versus a Friday night where who knows what you could be up to for the night. So it's your birthday on Wednesday. Well, happy early birthday, Carlos. Carlos, happy early birthday to you. That's very Brad's Voice ASMR is like maybe the most notorious for doing Star Wars content on YouTube, and he also does Star Wars Lego building videos, and I think it could be fun. It's like one of the most iconic scenes in Star Wars history. It's literally the destroying of the Death Star scene in Episode 4, which is kind of cool. I just wish it wasn't so expensive. It was literally like, I'm not kidding, it was like $55 for that. So, you bet your booty I am finishing that thing. I have to finish it because I spent good money on it. So, and maybe I'll leave it in the background for a video, or for the rest of my videos, I'll leave it in the background. Use it as like a prop or something. Thank you, Bradchick. I'm very happy that you do that. Is the plant in the back for real? It is not for real. It is fake. And kind of dusty. I got this actually at IKEA a while ago, like a couple years ago. And it's fake. I'm afraid it's gonna get super dusty if I do this. But it pulls out. I really enjoyed doing that ASMR at IKEA video. Like a lot. It was a lot of fun. I need to do more videos there, I think. Yes, I did. I did open the pack. All we got was a random rookie from the Atlanta Hawks, and we also got Tim Duncan, which I guess is cool, but I mean, like, it's not like a signed Tim Duncan card. If it was a signed Tim Duncan card, that would be pretty sick. Love me some Tim Duncan. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. But yeah, that's kind of it for the videos for the week. And then I think for Sunday, I'm going to be doing my ASMR vlog video, where it's basically going to be a, why do I always forget this word? It's not collaboration. I keep forgetting what that word is called. You guys gave me the word before, but it's going to be a compilation. A compilation. Remember it, compilation. A compilation of my videos that I took while I was on vacation. So you guys are going to see some new angles and some previous videos from what I've been posting the past couple weeks. But then I'm also sprinkling in some of like my more personal stuff, like a day-to-day thing, almost like a day in my life type of style video, where, you know, I'm with my family, we do some cooking, we go out to eat. I did ASMR in public in Target because I went to Target a couple times on my vacation, so you guys are gonna see some stuff there. It's basically it's like a day in my life type of video this Sunday. Commiseration. No, it's not that. Vacations are coming out. School, Carlos. Where are you going on vacation? That sounds fun. When does the Lakers Warriors video drop? Ah, very funny. Yeah, I wish. I very much wish. You're close to 30,000. Am I really? I think I'm at like 27 and some change. Something like that, which is still very crazy. Man, I remember just getting to 20,000 like not that long ago, which is crazy. And you already have 30,000. Yeah, this year has been pretty crazy. I don't know, I've been having a lot of thoughts lately about like my channel, and kind of like what I've been doing recently. And I've brought it up before on the channel about taking like a little bit of a step back and maybe doing like every other day uploading, or maybe just uploading, you know, 3-4 times a week instead of like every single day. I feel like I'm definitely running out of ideas, and I feel like the videos that I sort of just make to make, I should stop doing those videos and just post like every other day, because I do, as you guys hear on the channel, come up with ideas that I think are pretty good. I'm not trying to boast or anything like that, but I like to think I have video ideas that are good. But then also, there are some days I just make videos just to, make a video for you guys, and maybe sometime soon-ish, maybe not in the near future, but sometime soon-ish, I might go that direction and like post like post on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursdays, go live on Fridays, and then have like, that's like the week basically, is I have like 3 videos and a live stream. Maybe I do 4 videos in a live stream. Maybe I do 3 videos and 2 live streams every other week or so. Just sort of, do something different on the channel, see how that goes. Where did you get the sign of Blazer basketball? I got it for free. I just got it for free. From Wells Fargo. The Wells Fargo people, I guess, saw that I was like a big fan on Twitter a couple years ago, and they gave me a bunch of free Blazer stuff randomly. I'm not kidding, that's literally how it happened. Thoughts on the NBA Finals matchup? Tune in tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's video. I'm glad, Krish. I know you were just kidding. Knew that he would win Game 7. Did you really? If you're a fan of Miami, were you ever really that nervous? Who knows? Do you get money from YouTube? No, I do this all for free. No. It's okay. Well, it's obviously more than okay, obviously. Like, I'm not trying to sound bad about it, but definitely for a very long time. Like, I've been doing YouTube for 7 years, and I just recently, the past 2 months have been good. Out of the 7 years I've been doing YouTube, almost 7 years I've been doing YouTube, the past 2 months have been good months. So, again, I always bring this up. If you guys have ever thought I've ever been on YouTube just for the sole reason to make money or to get popular, I would have given up a long time ago if that was the said case. Thank you, Pirate Radio. Thank you. Favorite song of all time? That's tough. I really, honestly, well, I know my favorite album of all time, if I can change the question. My favorite album of all time would have to be Chance the Rapper, Coloring Book, and I think maybe any of those songs are some of my favorites of all time, just because of the time and place that I was at when that album came out. It was my first concert I saw live as well, so sorry to change your question though. You should do some mason jar with water inside glass tapping. That's a very specific trigger idea. Maybe I do have water with me, so that kind of works. As a Heat fan, yes, we were nervous of the reverse sweep. I bet so. So was I. That would have been wild. Just got off work at Magic Kingdom and now eating some Wendy's. That's pretty sick, Roko. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully it wasn't too hectic. I know the summer crowds are about to show up sometime soon, so I'll be praying for you guys over there, because I know it gets really busy during that time of year. I'm a Raptors guy, but I knew no one could break the reverse sweep record. Yeah, that was probably, well, actually, there have been some closer times than that, but that was pretty close, honestly. Favorite kind of music? I kind of like it all, and I know it's a very traditional thing to say, but I do love rap, R&B. I can tolerate some country, classical, indie, alternative rock, classic rock, all that stuff. I do love music, but if you ask me for my favorite, I can't pick a favorite. I'm not good at picking favorites of anything. I can barely pick my own favorite color. I really want to make that Lego video tonight. I really want to open that thing up. I bought it like Thursday or Friday. I went grocery shopping and I remembered that video idea. So it's just been sitting in the box for days, just in my room, and I want to open it so bad. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for that video. So hopefully you guys are excited for it as well. Do some Lego building. Oh my goodness. Loud cars. Super sorry about that. A random video idea, reading us a book, like a chapter once a week or something, like a book chapter series. Actually in my inaudible whispering video, I read some more of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. And of course, you know, that video did pretty bad, like pretty bad. So I don't know if I'll do a video like that, but I love videos like that. I love like page turning videos. That stuff, I love it a lot. It's super relaxing to me. I did see that Man City won the Premier League. I think I talked about it in my last live stream. That's pretty exciting, honestly. I'm a Raptors fan, and I wanted to know, should they trade Siakam for the third pick? It's an option, and I really think it would be fair, but I do know that Masai Ujiri is a cartoon villain when it comes to trades. He always wants to win. He always wants to get the most out of everyone, and if that trade did happen, I feel like Portland would have to give up a lot for a player that I feel like you could really get reasonable anywhere else if he wasn't on the Raptors. But it depends. Do I think it's fair? Yes, I think it's pretty reasonable, but knowing the package I think Masai Ujiri is going to want for him, it might be too overpriced. When are we getting another Blake Joller video? Maybe one of these days. Actually, I have a collab video with someone. Not gonna say who, but I have a collab video that does involve a little bit of Blake Joller. Just a little bit. But yeah. You met Masai one time at the mall. Interesting, that's kind of cool. Any more roleplays coming? I feel like I'm like a broken record, but like I feel like I'm getting baited into talking like this, but like again, my last roleplay video didn't do that well. Like I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like a lot of my videos don't do that well, and roleplays are kind of a hit and miss, and you know, I guess I could do like a cranial nerve exam, or like I know the convenience store roleplay did pretty good last time too. So maybe, but God, I love doing roleplays. I love doing them so much. I think they're so fun. They make me feel like really creative because those are all improv. Like I improv all of my roleplay videos. Like they're just off the top of my head. I just think about whatever comes to my head and I talk. And I would love to do more. So maybe one of these days. No, Maddie Tingles is still yet to notice me. One of these days. Or he just doesn't like me. No, I'm kidding. He probably just doesn't see my comments or whatever. He was on the third floor of the Nordstrom racks. That's kind of cool. Now, Master, do you know he's never traded two first round picks in the same trade? Well, that's pretty interesting. Dido, maybe, who knows? and I mean this with love and respect, but absolutely not. I am not doing a 2K video. Maybe when the new 2K comes out, I'll do one video, but like, come on, like, that game is probably the most dead game of all time. Like, 2K is just, it's just not it. I don't know anyone who still makes NBA 2K content, like, at all, so, nah, I'm good. I also spent years and years and years on YouTube making 2K content, so, yeah, I've done a lot of 2K content in my days. You should collab with LP ASMR. Actually, I have no idea who LP ASMR is, but that's kind of cool. NBA Live. Oh my goodness, NBA Live. That's kind of crazy. Have you ever played GTA 5? I have, and I've done videos of me playing GTA 5, I think twice on the channel. So if you like ASMR gaming videos, actually, if you like ASMR gaming videos, I have a playlist right now in my playlist section on my channel. If you go there, I have an entire playlist of, like, I'm pretty sure all of the ASMR gaming I've done, so check it out. That's a crazy name, but thank you for subscribing. The Heat in 6. That's a spicy take. That's a very spicy take. I came across a standard edition PS5 for $400. Do you think I should cop it? If it's not a scam. If it's not a scam, then yeah, but I wouldn't trust that at all. Oh, Let's Play ASMR. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's been around for a while. Am I subbed to him? I don't know if I'm subbed to him, but I've definitely watched a handful of his videos before in the past. He does like a lot of like FIFA pack openings and FIFA videos, right, doesn't he? Yeah, I remember when he used to do like Fortnite a lot and 2K a couple times. Pretty cool dude. It's on the Walmart website. I think that's a pretty good value. I think I got my PS5 for 500 and some change. And I got mine during like the first, like, a couple months when the PS5 first came out. It was like the first like month and a half I got mine, which I'm still very surprised that it still works. I'm usually pretty bad. I have a lot of bad luck when it comes to electronics, like my controllers. I am on my third PS5 controller. The PS5 controllers do not last very long, apparently. So, and they're so expensive. They're like $70. It's so annoying. Subballer, hello Ethan. Do another card pack opening. I really like the last one. Well, actually, that was the last pack of the box, and for some reason, the stores around me just don't have them. So what I could do is order another box online, but it takes like a week and a half to get here, and plus you have to pay tax, shipping and handling. It gets kind of expensive, like $60 for a pack. So for a pack opening, like a box, where this box was like $35-40, and I get to have it right away. So if I ever stumble upon one of these in a store, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. And shout out to all the scalpers and all of the people who buy these in bulk and sell them on eBay. But it was a lot of fun. And we got some really good pulls. Like, again, like that rookie shooting sharp card is my baby. I'm keeping that card as long as he's on the team. And then also with like the rookie Jaden Ivey card is pretty sick as well. Yo, what's up, Cameron? Hello, Cameron. Hello, Cameron. Therapist roleplay with a notepad would be be solid. I can actually do something like that right now. Give me, hold on. I can actually do that right now. I love writing sounds. I just did one. That's why I have it like in my vicinity. I just did a video for someone for a custom ASMR video, like a writing sounds video. And I love writing sounds a lot. I think the pencil sounds are my favorite. Sharpie sounds amazing too, which I don't think. Oh, I do have my Sharpie. Wow. But I don't know about doing like a therapist roleplay. I do really like asking question videos, so maybe I could do something like that in correlation to it. I know a lot of people, well, some people don't really like the Sharpie sounds. But I like them. And I like writing sounds a lot. I feel like writing sounds, typing sounds, page turning, I feel like those triggers are just like so outdated. I don't know if anyone really likes them that much anymore, you know? ASMR at a rodeo. That sounds insane. That sounds insane. Also, what's also insane is that you guys should like tonight's live stream. If you're just getting into tonight's live, make sure you do like the live stream. It helps out the live stream a lot while the live stream is live, and also after the live stream has been posted. It really helps out a lot. So, oh my god, the loud cars. So thank you again if you've liked the video. I really appreciate it. Also, if you guys haven't checked out yesterday's video, the ASMR in Disneyland video, that video was a lot of fun. Even if you're not a big fan of Disneyland, if you're a fan of the ASMR in public videos, it's one of the best ones. It's one of the most entertaining ones. Like, if you just watch my channel for entertainment and you don't care about the relaxing part of it, which is probably a lot of people, it's a lot of fun. So, I don't know if you want to see me drink in Disneyland, you can check out that video. Cinnamon rolls are pretty good. I did not watch the NHL game today for them, but that's cool that they won. I heard they were up a pretty decent amount, so yippee. That's really cool. Yeah, they're definitely like one of my favorite NHL teams now, which is kind of cool ever since going to one of their games. ASMR at GameStop would be kind of dope. That would be kind of a hard store to film at because, like, first of all, GameStops are kind of a dead concept. So, like, I would be, like, literally the only person in there, and they would 1000% know I would be filming. Like, it's pretty obvious. So, that is a good idea, but I don't think I could do it. I do really want to do another ASMR in a grocery store video. I'm obviously going to go to a different grocery store, but that was a lot of fun, honestly. I'm definitely like a huge fan of window shopping, so I love ASMR in public videos of different stores. So, I also had an idea of doing a ASMR, maybe in public video, but like a shopping with me video, where I kind of take you guys along to, like, I don't know, like different clothing stores, maybe just around me, going grocery shopping, and like picking stuff out, doing like a haul at the end of it. I think that could be kind of fun, like a clothing store video. That could be fun. ASMR at IKEA I've already done. ASMR at Home Depot I'm doing sooner than you think, actually. But yeah, I've already done IKEA. Yeah, GameStop is definitely gonna be another blockbuster. Hello, Bingus. That's a cute name. Thoughts on Caleb Martin? Yeah, he had a good game. not sure if this is like the last year of his contract, so maybe that's why he's playing so well. But like, he for sure is looking like man. You might have to start Caleb Barton on a lot of other NBA teams and get paid like one, because definitely doing some work in Miami. ASMR at the club, definitely not. But yeah, I think I might be live for like another half an hour or so, and then I'm gonna get off. I kind of knew tonight was gonna be a little bit more of like a chiller live, because it is Memorial Day. For some of you not in the US, it's kind of a holiday today. So I know today wasn't going to be like a lot of people in here. So I do appreciate if you were in here. I would appreciate also if you like the live stream. If you're in here, it takes 1 second. All you have to do is swipe down from the chat, and it's just there chilling. So I appreciate it. And then yeah, I think this might be the last Monday Night Live, which I guess I didn't talk a whole lot about, but that's kind of sad, you know. I've been doing Monday Night Live streams every Monday, besides like one Monday that I missed because I went on vacation. Since like December. I think it's been since December I've been doing Monday Night Live streams. That's actually kind of sad. But I think it might be for the better. Again, going back to the poll I posted a couple weeks ago, it got like almost 1,000 votes, and like 70% of the people voted for Friday Night Live streams. So if that could really help get more people in here, allow people to watch and relax more, that's perfect. So I think I might try the Friday route next week, which is kind of sad. Jaylen Brown to Portland. We'll have to see. Why is Damian Lillard your favorite player? I think even if Damian Lillard wasn't playing for Portland, he would still be one of my favorite players. I think I love the fact that he cares a lot about, again, whatever franchise he would have been playing for. It just so happens to be Portland. I think him planting his roots and actually enjoying the community and the franchise, and actually being not only like the face of the franchise, which there are a lot of faces of the franchise, but he is like the body of the franchise. Like, he goes out to the community, he always speaks great about the community and the team and the organization, and I feel like whenever Dame does retire, he will be a part of that community still. When you think about other Portland legends like Clyde, LaMarcus, even Brandon Roy, they are so far from the franchise. Like, even Bill Walton, who won a title in Portland, is so far from the organization. Portland doesn't have like a true legend, and I feel like Dame, he is actually like a true legend that will be around after he's long gone. So that's pretty important, and plus he's really good at basketball. Bring back the magazine review. I actually have one with me. Oh wait, I did it right here. I have it on my bed because I did a video on it recently. It's a slam magazine of NBA battles, and it talks about like different hypotheticals, like Kobe versus Jordan, Wilt versus Shaq, and Magic versus LeBron. I love magazines. They're pretty fun. The finals matchup video will probably be tomorrow. ASMR facts video, I could do one this week. That's kind of a fun idea. Audrey says, okay, how much longer do we have in the stream? I'd in fact forget about final staff meeting before campers are here, so I'm back. That's awesome. I'll be on for like another half hour or so, so you're fine. You're chilling. This year goes by so fast. We are already halfway through the year. Yeah, I was thinking about that not that long ago either. It's which is terrifying. Man, life is so crazy. How fast it moves nowadays. It's insane. They have a matchup of John Stockton versus Darren Williams. That's how old this magazine is when Darren Williams was still relevant. That's kind of funny. They have Patrick Ewing versus Yao Ming. That's kind of funny. And they have a bunch of other ones. I like that magazine a lot. I've read it actually like cover to cover a couple times. Blondes or brunettes? Oh god. That's a great question. It honestly always depends. Like some blondes look good as brunettes and some brunettes look better as blondes and blah blah blah, but blondes are probably I don't know what I'm saying. Hello from Brazil. Hello, Brazil. De'Aaron Fox or Brown? Like De'Aaron Fox or Jaylen Brown, like who's better? Probably, I don't know. That's tough. That's actually a good question. Because I think both of them were All-NBA second team, weren't they? Man, that's kind of like a pick your poison thing. I guess it kind of depends on like what your preference is when it comes to point guards or wing players. I'm trying to decide to what even put in my backpack tomorrow. Glitter bombs to throw out random camper. Oh, that sounds actually insane to do. That'd be interesting. I don't know, like, are you gonna get, like, really in trouble if you do that? Because that could actually be pretty funny. Hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, how are you doing? It is tough when I say brown. Yeah, that's a tough one. I'll be 22 in September, and it feels like yesterday I was 18. Well, it doesn't change. You will always feel like you were just 18. You'll always feel that way. Another half hour equates to an hour in live stream time. Correct? No, it does not. It's the same everywhere. It will still be half an hour. Right now, currently, it is 9:40 p.m. for me. It is 9:40 p.m. And I started this live at 7:10, so kind of around 10:10ish is when I'll pack it in for the video or the live stream. Thoughts on Game 7? It was good. With the Fates of the Universe on the line, I trust Iguodala. 1000% trust Iguodala. Thoughts on Game 7? Yeah, it was good. I didn't watch it, obviously, because I was live streaming, but I watched the first half, and it definitely looked like Miami came to play. It seemed like they, I don't want to say played it differently, but you can definitely see it was a different Miami team today. It definitely seemed like they had the same mentality as they did at the beginning of the series. The defense was tougher, the speed was there. I feel like they just like really hunkered down and really like, I don't know, gave it their all, which is obviously what you do in Game 7, where the Boston Celtics were kind of backpedaling the entire game, which is obviously not what you want to do when a team is trying to put you away. So Lakers rebuild video coming soon. I always give people the same answer. If you want a NBA 2K rebuild video, I can do one for a personal video, a custom video, a video just for you. You can email me down below in the description. My email is there. And I can do a 2K rebuild of whatever team you want for a custom video. But for a video to post, I will not be doing another 2K video. comes out whenever it does, but yeah, you can have one though if you'd like one. I'm tired. I am tired. I'm also starving. I am so hungry. Who's gonna be better next year, Charlotte or Sacramento? Definitely Sacramento. That's crazy to say. JaVale McGee or Bam Adebayo? Wow, that's crazy to say. Bam Adebayo, yes. I decided the best White Claw flavor is passion fruit. Passion fruit. I don't think I've ever had that one before. It sounds good. It sounds good. Maybe I'll have to try it. I'll have to try it sometime. It depends, Jack. It depends. It depends. It depends. Have you tried tapping two basketballs together? Yes, I have. I've done like just basketball tapping videos before, and I've done three. I've done three basketballs at one time, so I've done that before. Ever since Tom Brady left the Patriots, Boston hasn't been winning anything. I mean, Boston is like one of the best sports cities in the entire world. That might be the best, not the entire world, but in the U.S. It might be the best sports city in America. When it comes to success of all of their professional teams. But you just have the cookie crumble sometime, I guess. I don't know. Again, Wyatt, it depends. If you're interested in a custom video, a personal video, email me. The email is in my description. In my description. Yeah, if you want one, let me know. Yeah, Audrey. Yeah, I am also actually more sad about that than I probably should be. Because again, I've been doing Monday night live streams every Monday since like December. Like it's been such a journey, I guess if you want to call it that. And I don't know, I feel like it'd be better for everyone if I did do Fridays. I'm gonna try it for like a couple weeks. I'm mostly also not doing a live stream on Monday because it's supposed to be like 110 degrees on Monday. And I don't want to sit here and melt for 3 hours. So that's also another reason why. Days, Ashton. The answer to that question is Days. Kid or Nash, all time. I mean, Steve Nash, two-time MVP for sure. But who would I rather have on my team? Jason Kidd, 10,000%. Jason Kidd was a really good defender, one of the also great passers in NBA history. Later in his career, could shoot the ball pretty well, but I mean, like New Jersey Nets, Jason Kidd was an elite, true point guard. Do you think there's a chance Minnesota and Boston make a trade for Cat and Brown? Oh, wow. That is kind of interesting. I mean, do I like the pairing of Jaylen Brown and Anthony Edwards? Not really, but that'd be interesting. And I also don't know the pairing of Karl Anthony Towns with Boston. I guess you could then move Robert Williams as your starting power forward and then have Cat be the 5 and then Jason Tatum play his more true position as a small forward. Then you could just start Brogdon and Marcus Smart as your backcourt. That's doable, but I don't know if they would do that. Who's Portland's most famous person? I mean, like, born here, I have no idea, but like, person who's here, I mean, probably, yeah, Damian Lillard, probably. Because I don't think there's any, like, actors. I mean, Fred Armisen, if you know who Fred Armisen is, he's kind lives here still. Pretty popular person for sure. You have to be up at 6 a.m. Wow, you should really try and sleep. That's pretty crazy. Someone else asked a question. So is basketball my favorite sport? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, yeah, Robert asked, what do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years? Oh, God. That's just a tough question. I just in life in general, hope to just constantly strive to be content with my life. I guess kind of happy, but more with just being okay with what's going on. I feel like even that is very hard to find, and I feel like a lot of people strive to have happiness and happiness all the time, and I feel like that's kind of a bad sort of outlook to have, to always have a dream, to always be happy. It's just not true. But striving to be, a roof over your head, food in your belly, to just be as content with your life, I feel like is a good mindset to have. And that's what I would like. Does that entail, a wife and kids one day? Who knows? Does that entail moving out of the country one day? Who knows? As long as I just know that I am, where I'm supposed to be. I feel like that's pretty important. Yes, I know, Audrey, but that's not 6 a.m. So maybe you should sleep so you're not awake at 6 a.m. Yo, what's up, David? Hello, hello, hello. Captain America or Iron Man? Dang, that's a tough question. I would probably say Captain America. I was Team Cap during the Captain America Civil War movie. I was Team Captain America, but I really, really like Iron Man, obviously. No, Edgy Cat, I did not hear about that. If Portland wasn't a team, who would you go for? Probably the Lakers. The Lakers are my second favorite team. The Lakers were my first favorite team. Kobe Bryant was my first favorite player. So, yeah, Lakers. I really like the Lakers. I love the Lakers. Yeah, chase fulfillment, not happiness. That's pretty much it for sure. I think anything screams I don't sleep. I didn't sleep more than throwing glitter bombs at people on a first. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Audrey, I'm not gonna lie, but hey, you do you. You want to have a good time. You want to put some pizzazz into those people's lives. You go for it. Spider-Man or Venom. Spider-Man, of course. Venom's pretty cool though. The movies were kind of okay. I didn't watch actually the second Venom movie, the Carnage movie. It just didn't look that good to me. But Woody Harrelson, yeah, is a good actor. So maybe I should see it. I don't know. But again, if you guys are just getting into the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream. I would very much appreciate it if you did. Pretty sick to have almost everyone liked the stream since being here. That's pretty wild. Yes, good night, Audrey. Good night. Carnage was the biggest waste in that movie. Oh god, yeah, I bet so. I love Carnage too. Like, he is such a great character, and I mean, man, I remember learning about Carnage in man, I forget what Spider-Man game it was, but it was for the PlayStation 1, and it was the first time I ever learned about Carnage, the character, and I thought he was absolutely terrifying, which he is. He's a very scary character, so yeah, pretty wild. Yo, what's up, Henry? Hello, Henry. Opinion on the Cleveland Browns? Don't really have an opinion. got stuck. So, hopefully they figure it out. Don't they have Deshaun Watson there in Cleveland? Isn't he the starting quarterback, right? I don't know. I think the Celtics aren't going to be as good as they were next year. They'll win around 40 to 45 games and be a playing team. That's no. If Boston just runs this team back next year, I think they'll still be okay. Will they win a title next year? If they run it back, though, I think no. But I think they're always going to be a great team if they keep this core group of guys together. But, you know, I don't think they have enough to win a title. Like I said before, like them taking a step back to take 2 steps forward, I think is a good move. I don't think they're going to be a bad team ever, but I think they could transition into a different direction. Who do you think is going to win the NBA championship? Tune in to tomorrow's video where I talk about it. I will talk about it. I will talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. I'll talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it in tomorrow's video. How often do you check your videos during the day to see how they're doing? Like, I don't know, 3 times maybe. Like, as soon as I post it, and then like a couple hours, and then like that night I'll check, and I'll also like go through comments throughout the day as well. By the way, this is also going to be a video if you guys missed the announcement. I'm going to do a Lego building video. When should I do this video? Should I do it like Friday, Saturday? Maybe like Friday or Saturday. I think it could be an idea. It's Luke Skywalker's X-Wing, which is pretty sick. It's the scene where he's like blowing up the Death Star in episode 4. I'm pretty excited. This was a stupidly expensive purchase, by the way, but I'm very excited to do this. But I don't check that often. I try to check other things more, like comments, and like see what you guys have to say about it, but that's really about it. Oh, you do, Tariq. That's actually kind of hilarious. The Celtic fans are in a crazy state of mind right now. Yeah, like they're fine, they're okay, but they feel like they need to blow it up when they don't need to. But you know, it could be a good decision if they did do it. Estados always has the best questions. I love Estados in the live streams. He always switches it up with the questions. He asked, do you like the movie Toy Story? I do. I do. Well, this is kind of a spicy take, but I'm actually not the biggest fan of the first Toy Story movie. I love Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3 a lot. I think they are even maybe better than the first one. Definitely Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 is my favorite of the Toy Story series. I know they're coming out with a Toy Story 5 with, I'm just flabbergasted that they would make another Toy Story movie, but Toy Story 4 was okay. It was whatever. It was definitely a cash grab, for sure. Come up with some Jaylen Brown trade packages. Oh god. What am I ESPN to you? Am I supposed to just come up with random trade packages for random players? I don't know. I don't even really know any teams that could really trade for Jaylen Brown. Like, unless like the Wizards with Bradley Beal, but like that's kind of a linear move because you're getting a young shooting guard for an older shooting guard, and then you know it could be like Pascal Siakam, but like is Siakam and Jason Tatum like a good duo? I have no idea. They kind of play similar positions and being, you know, forward type players. It's kind of rough. I am very much excited for the Spider-Man game. guys didn't know, the newest Spider-Man 2 game with Miles Morales and Spider-Man dropped a live gameplay trailer, and it looks sick. I only saw like 10 seconds of it because I don't really want to spoil it. I'm really trying to not do that to myself, but from what I saw, it looks really good. Apparently, and again, spoiler alert, apparently you can switch between Miles Morales and Spider-Man throughout the game, so you can pick what Spider-Man you want to be, which is awesome. Such a cool idea. Probably could give better ideas than ESPN, honestly. I 1000% could, if I actually sat and thought about it. Brown to the Rockets, that could be interesting. The Celtics. Wow, that's a crazy one. That's a big trade. That's a big trade with a lot of teams. That's kind of hard to do, but hey, that's insightful. That's a good one. My favorite alcohol drink. If it's like a cocktail, definitely Long Island's. I love Long Island's. Or mojitos. I love mojitos a lot, but really only during like I'll say this, if I'm outside, mojitos. If I'm inside in like a warmer place, it's a Long Island. I feel like mojitos are like the perfect like summer hot drink for sure. Favorite Star Wars character, Sith and Jedi. Favorite Jedi would have to be Qui-Gon Jinn. Yes, Qui-Gon Jinn. And then Sith. That's kind of tough. I really like Darth Maul, but that's kind of like just because the correlation, I guess, with Qui-Gon Jinn. But I really like Darth Maul, his character, his backstory, even his story after he loses in episode 1. But beside him, honestly, I was kind of a big fan of Kylo Ren as well. Even though Disney kind of messed up a little bit with his storyline, I feel like it was good, but probably Darth Maul. The only reason you're getting a PS5, wow, that's exciting. You should invest in a PS5 then. I think it's definitely the best gaming system I've ever had. Just like the quality and like the upkeep of it, like how it is. I think it's the best one I think I've ever had. Obviously, like the Xbox 360 was like the most fun I've ever had with a gaming system, but this PS5 is a beast. It is a beast. So yeah. Tariq, they actually are planning to expand the Star Wars movies in the future, but they're not going to be based in like the Skywalker sort of area of the galaxy. It's going to be like, I think they actually wanted to do like I think it's called the High Republic era, like the Jedis of like way in the past. They might do some movies of those characters and like the old Jedi versus Sith battles and whatnot, which I think is kind of a cool idea. When are you coming to Disney World, Florida? I don't know. I know it's pretty expensive, but maybe one of these days. I kind of talked about it earlier, that whenever I get a craving to go to Disney, I would rather save a lot of money and go to a place that I've been going to since I was a child in Disneyland than to spend like 3 times the money to go to Disney World, which I've heard isn't even all better than Disneyland. So, I don't know. Would you trade Dame and Jeremy for Jaylen Brown and Grant Williams? I don't even know if that works, like, logically wise, like, actually, like, money wise and whatnot. But, kind of said this earlier. Wherever Dame wants to go, if he does ask out, that is where Damien is going to go. So if he wants to go to Boston, and that's the offer, it's going to be accepted no matter what. But for me, I think it's kind of fair. Also, just for me personally, I really like Jaylen Brown as the shooting guard, the 2 spot. Him as a small forward is pretty good, but I think his true position is a shooting guard. And with Portland already having Shaedon Sharpe, him next to Shaedon Sharpe, I don't know, is like the best pairing. So it kind of depends, but I like the idea. Yeah, Jerry, you're right. That is it, Jerry. Ever watched anime? I've seen a couple animes, like random episodes. But like watching, not really into them either. The only anime I know a lot about is Dragon Ball Z. But that's only because I played the games growing up a lot. Like Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3. All the Dragon Ball Z games growing up, I played them, so I know like the lore and the storylines and whatnot, but I don't think that really counts. Shoemaker ASMR. Is that the name of an ASMR artist, Shoemaker ASMR, or like a Shoemaker ASMR video? Because that's kind of interesting. Again, if you guys are just getting into the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream. Make sure you like the live stream right now. If you're in here, all you have to do is swipe down on the video, or sorry, on the chat, and it's right there, just chilling. Just press the little like button. I would appreciate it a lot. What food do you not like? Man. Oh, I kind of talked about it in some of my mukbang videos, but raw onions I don't like, but I do like cooked onions, so I don't think that really counts. Same thing with onions. Sorry. Same thing with mushrooms. I love cooking mushrooms in my sauces, like adding mushrooms to my sauces, but I don't like eat the mushrooms. You know what I mean? So I guess if that counts, like those two things, but everything else I love. Active on TikTok. Interesting. Jake, you should do a workout video. Man, maybe if I get like a gym membership again, I could. Or maybe maybe if I just get into better shape by myself, maybe. And then a basketball video. Yes, with the summertime coming, I will be doing a basketball video sometime this summer. People have been asking that video for years on the channel, and sometimes I just forget, and then sometimes I just can't make the video because 10 months out of the year, it's pouring rain and 30 degrees and dark, stormy clouds outside, so I can't really film a basketball video, so this summer I'll try to do it. What time will you be live till? A couple minutes. I might have to start packing it in here sometime soon, but there is a lot of people in here, and usually I like to stick around a little bit longer for the people who are just joining or trying to sleep. Just joining or trying to sleep. Do you prefer Shrek Crocs or Cars 2 Crocs? Well, Shrek is the better movie, so I'll just say Shrek. You should be a basketball player. Yeah, let me just go be a basketball player. Let me just go and make millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions last time I even played basketball was like, geez, like 2 years ago, year and a half ago. It's been a while. I don't know. I like basketball, but like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of, well, obviously, because like my room and like I talk sports a lot, but I'm not like obsessed with sports or basketball. Like I like it. I love them actually, but like I'm not like a diehard fan. I don't cry when my team loses. I'm not pissed off when my team, loses or super bouncing off the walls when my team wins. Like, I don't know. It might seem like I am, and I guess that's my own perception to you guys, which I guess I should maybe change, but I like sports, but they're not like my whole life. That's why I always talk about on my channel. I hope you guys know that this channel isn't a sports channel. This channel is not a sports channel, and it now never will be that. That's why I like to do, ASMR in publics and the mukbangs and the traditional videos and the role plays, because this channel is a lot more than just sports, because I am more than just sports, I'm more than just a sports fan. Since how old did you like basketball? Good question again. Estados is great with the questions. The first basketball game I ever went to, I was maybe like 6 years old, and it was fun then. But when I really, really, really started to get into basketball was around 2010, 2009. That's when I really, really, really started following, understanding, following the players and blah, blah, blah. About 2009, 2010. It's fun being a diehard baseball fan. Oh god. I could not be a baseball fan like that. I don't understand people who are like super fans of baseball. That's pretty wild. Is Wembanyama a bust? No. But is he gonna be, the next generational talent of the NBA? I say no. I don't think he is. Do I think he's gonna be a multiple time All-Star and maybe the best player on a title-winning team one day? Sure. But is he going to be, the Hakeem Olajuwon of this generation? Probably not. What's your favorite kind of coin? A gold coin. I don't know. That's kind of a crazy one. Yo, what's up, Jetty? Jetty. Hello, Jetty. A top 25 favorite rap albums video. I do love talking about music on the channel, and they've been kind of hit and miss, like my Spotify videos you guys have liked in the past. I've talked music years ago on my channel that didn't do well, but I could do more music talking. I really want to do a Discover Weekly video where I show you guys my Discover Weekly playlist. If you don't know, Spotify makes just throws in a bunch of random videos. A bunch of random songs in a playlist that it thinks you might like. And sometimes the music's really good, sometimes the music is really bad. But maybe I can do that for a video, just show you guys my Discovered Weekly. Yes, I do. I used to be really, really, really into Rich Brian a handful of years ago. Not anytime recently, but like Rich Brian, Joe G, 88 Rising, like all those guys I've been really into. Hello, James. Hello, James. Fortnite, Minecraft, or Call of Duty as a video, or just pick one. I'm picking Minecraft. I love me some Minecraft. Still to this day, I play Minecraft, which might be kind of weird, but I love Minecraft. Would you guys be down for another gaming video like that, like another Minecraft video, a Fortnite video? I haven't done gaming on this channel in like a year. Like, I'm not kidding, it's been so long, so let me know if you guys would like that. 88 Rising goated, for sure. You should post more TikToks or shorts. You think I should post more YouTube shorts? I've been posting a lot of YouTube shorts, actually. I've been posting shorts like 3-4 times a week, actually. I actually just posted a new ASMR YouTube shorts Kings played in Seattle, so game ended not too long ago. Interesting. Interesting. A bloopers video. Oh my god. You guys would not want a bloopers video of me, just yelling at my wall. No, I don't yell. I get so mad when my neighbors are so loud at night. Like my mic falls a lot sometimes, so like my mic will fall and I'm just like swearing a storm. Burping. Got a lot of burping, cuts a lot of yawning. Just a lot of random stuff like that. A bloopers video. Well, I delete all my videos after I'm done filming them because I film on my phone, and you know my iPhone only has like 100 gigs of space, so like I can't keep all my videos. So as soon as I'm done filming a video, I'll like delete it, film another one, delete it, film another one. So I actually don't even have any of my raw footage, which I guess is kind of sad, but I could make a bloopers video, but yeah, you guys would just see a lot of swearing and stuff, me dropping random stuff and like the microphone falling, and yeah. Richard Bryan is underrated. His Sailor and Amen album are beautiful. Oh, Amen. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I remember that album. That's a good one. Favorite toothpaste flavor. I use Sensodyne. Like it's like the gentle whitening Sensodyne. I don't know if that's good or not. And then I use the Act One a Day mouthwash, and then I use like the curved like toothpicks, like the little curved toothpick thingies. I use those. If you ever wanted to know my teeth brushing routine. Gaming video would be fire. I think that would be pretty fire. I miss it a lot. I'm just always so nervous about posting gaming content because it's always been pretty hit and miss on my channel. Sometimes they do really good, sometimes they do really bad. It's pretty hard to sort of guesstimate how it's gonna go, you know? Man, I'm starving. I'm so hungry. You should start a Minecraft series. I've done a couple of Minecraft series on the channel. I think I've done 2 or 3 already, but I think it'd be kind of fun to do another like hour-long gaming video, but just play Minecraft for an hour long and see how far I get. Excuse me, see like right there, that would be a blooper. Me burping super loud. What's a song that always gets you on the dance floor? I have no idea. Honestly, any hits from the 2000s gets me going. I love 2000s hits. So any hits, dance, songs, music from the 2000s would get me going for sure. I love those songs. Let me scroll up a little bit. You guys are actually asking a lot of good questions. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Make sure you guys again like the live stream. If you guys are in the live stream right now, liking the live stream does a lot for the video while it's live and after it's posted. So thank you so much if you did like the live. Good evening, Sleeve Harvey. I can't sleep. Yeah, super sorry. That's why I'm kind of on a little bit late, because I know it's a weekend. I know there's probably some people in here, well, not a weekend, it's a holiday, so maybe some people are trying to get some sleep for tomorrow, which I know. And we're all back to work tomorrow, we're all back to school tomorrow, so hopefully you can get some rest. If you had to pick 2 cereals to eat forever, what would they be? Well, I really don't even eat cereal all that often anymore. But if I had to, Apple Jacks is maybe my favorite cereal of all time. I love Apple Jacks. And then I also love Frosted Flakes, like a fresh, crispy, open boxed of Frosted Flakes. Oh, that's top tier. They just get stale so fast after you open them, which really sucks. Your school ends on Thursday. Wow, that's really, really, really cool. Do you have a second job outside of YouTube? Yes. Now, I've sort of stated before, you know, if every month was April was like such a crazy month. Honestly, guys, like April was just like, I don't want to say it, I don't think that was like the peak of the channel, but like if every month was April, like I would do YouTube full time easily. Like not easily, but I would drop everything and just do YouTube full time. But YouTube is just such a roller coaster. I don't trust it enough to feel comfortable to make like a living, because I mean you have what, 2 bad months and you're struggling like a lot. So like I don't know if I just trust YouTube enough yet to do YouTube full time, but you know, maybe one of these days I'll trust it. But as of right now, I just don't trust YouTube enough yet. Yo, what's up, Kanye? We were just talking about you earlier in the live stream. Do you know how to dance? I do not know how to dance. Dancing is like maybe the least thing I could do. Because I can kind of play the guitar. I sang in choir a little bit back in the day, but dancing is like, no, absolutely not. I probably would never do that. What time is it for you guys? For me, it's 10:20, which is kind of late. I have not eaten dinner yet. I am starving, and man, definitely love these live streams with you guys. You guys are amazing, and again, I don't know if this is gonna be the last Monday night live stream. Next Monday is supposed to be 110, 105 degrees, and I just really don't want to go live during that Monday. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a Friday night stream this week, and then starting the new day of live streams, which might be Friday. So I'm really gonna think about it over the week. I'm really gonna put some thought into it, because if you guys have just been joining the channel recently, I've been doing Monday night lives since December. So it's kind of like, it's my baby. Like I love you guys. I love doing these live streams. I never would have thought I would ever do live streams ever. And now it's a weekly thing for me, and sometimes I've even thought about doing it twice a week. That's how much I love, you know, interacting with you guys and whatnot. So I really appreciate you guys who are here and who have been here for a lot of the Mondays, but you know, we might need to transition to Fridays. No, I have not had dinner. I usually eat dinner. Well, I usually anyways eat dinner kind of late. I eat dinner usually around like 8 p.m. because I have to film kind of late into the night, so I eat kind of late. But on Mondays I eat very late, obviously, because I'm live streaming. And a mukbang live, that could be kind of funny. I just know a lot of people, I know a lot of people don't like eating sounds, like even me with my gum in my mouth. Probably some people are like leaving the live stream early because they hear my gum chewing a little bit, but I don't know, a lot of people would like that. Kanye West, Dido was in here earlier. The absolute legend was in here earlier, which is kind of cool. What's your take on extraterrestrial life other than us? I absolutely think it's true, and if you don't think it's true, that's crazy, because the universe is massive, so there has to be, right? Surely there is. You're on summer break, that's really good. It's 1 a.m. for me with school in 5 hours. Please, 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 please go to bed. Please go to bed. Please, 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 please go to bed. What was the reason that you wanted to do live streams? Well, this reason, just talking to you guys, of course. as viewers for a while, just posting videos and then getting comments, and I felt like there was just such a big disconnect from me to you that I feel like you guys didn't really understand how much I truly care, and even vice versa, me understanding how much you guys really enjoy the videos and the content and the channel. So I feel like with these live streams, I've been really getting a better connection with you guys. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. I really appreciate you guys a lot, so doing these lives has helped me out with that feeling a lot. So yeah. Any summer vacation plans? Yes, I have. Seeing my mom sometime in the Midwest. I've had some friends talking about wanting to go to Vegas. They're kind of iffy about it. I'm super down to go, obviously, because I love to travel, you guys know, but it might happen. It might not happen, but that's also a possibility. Maybe I'll do, if I don't do that, maybe I'll do like another small solo trip to, like, I don't know, Disneyland, or maybe go somewhere random and go to like a baseball stadium somewhere, or go to like a random football preseason game or something like that. Thank you, AJ. Yeah, when I did my inaudible whispering video, a lot of people were saying that, and people always really wanted me to do inaudible whispering in Mount Sounds videos, but again, that video didn't do so well, so I don't know if I'll do like another video just with that, but I always try to incorporate a lot of different triggers and stuff into my videos. What's the reasoning behind Friday rather than a weekday? I mean, it's just because, obviously, well, actually, I don't know now because, well, it's mostly because of the, it's mostly because of the East Coast people. The East Coast people right now are obviously in the 1 a.m. right now time zone, so it's to help people in the East Coast who maybe have, you know, work, or I guess not anymore, maybe sometime soon, school. So it helps them so they can watch later in the day and maybe get more people in the live. So I polled it on my community page. That poll almost has 1,000 people, and 70% of the votes went to Friday instead of Monday. So that's still like hundreds and hundreds of people who would rather see a Friday night live than a Monday night live. So that's kind of the correlation. You and Dad have to do a collab video. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. You're an East Coast guy, DJ. Well, maybe you should go to bed. Maybe you should sleep. You should sleep, 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 DJ. Sleep, 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 sleep. Hello, Joe. Hello, hello. Do I prefer rain or sun or snow? I actually don't mind the rain. My perfect weather is a cold, sunny day. Like if it's like the sun is shining, but it's still like 60 degrees outside, like that's like perfect to me. Like if it's sunny outside, but I can like still wear a hoodie and jeans, like that is like perfect. Have I been to San Diego? San Diego is my favorite city I have ever been to ever in my life. I love San Diego. If I ever hit the lottery one day, because it's so expensive to live there, I would live there. Yes, Emery's. I'm actually about to get off right about now, but sorry about that. I'm about to get off. But yeah, you think I should be asleep at 2 a.m.? Probably yes. Ever been to Seattle? Of course I've been to Seattle. I've been to Seattle a handful of times, but I don't actually go that often. Only literally maybe a handful, which is surprising. It's like a 2.5, 3 hour drive, but I just don't go that often. But man, I feel really bad. I always feel bad at my live streams. If you guys ever stay towards the ends of my lives, you guys always hear me say the same spiel about feeling bad about getting off the live, because I know there's probably like C&P. Best Gordon Ramsay food I tried definitely was Hell's Kitchen. That restaurant was amazing. That was a lot of fun. Best food I think I've ever had ever. Quick, someone donate $100 so he's. I mean, it would break the record for the biggest donation. The biggest donation is still $50 to Pip. Shout out to Pip. I have it screenshotted on my phone. Her profile picture and everything. It lives in my phone. So shout out to Pip if she's in here. Arkansas NCAA regional sites were announced and were number three in the country. Wow. That's sick, David. That's wild. That's wild. That's awesome. What's the schedule again? Like for videos, like my video for the week. Yeah. So I have a video with you guys talking about your guys' favorite ASMR videos ever. I'm gonna do a reacting video. I have a mukbang of a local food place, which I think is probably gonna be Mexican food, like I might get like some tacos and like a burrito, and then maybe like some Spanish rice. That sounds kind of good. So there's a mukbang. We have this bad boy do a very long, I think I'm gonna do an hour-long Lego building video sometime this week as well. Tomorrow is gonna be my NBA Finals, I guess, preview video. I'm doing that tomorrow. And then I think maybe this Friday I'll be going live because next Monday is going to be 105, 110 degrees, and I don't want to go live that day, so I might be switching over to doing Friday night live streams for the next couple weeks just to see how they are. Oh god. Calvex. Thank you. Thank you so much for the $4 donation, Calvex. Thank you. Thank you so much for the $4 dono. I very much appreciate it a lot. I love those little those little cheeky little chat gifs or whatever they call them. They're pretty funny. Reacting to old videos. No, they're actually just all-time favorite ASMR videos. They don't even have to be my own. It's just any one of your favorite ASMR videos ever. I'm doing a video on them. You should do a ASMR video from your POV. You guys do not want to see my POV. My room is usually pretty messy, and also there is a just bright as heck ring light that I use that will not be very relaxing, that you guys would just be staring at the entire video. That'd be pretty funny though. Who won the basketball game? The Miami Heat won the basketball game. So tomorrow's video I will be picking my winner, talking about the matchups, the players versus players, and the NBA Finals MVP. I'll even do a little bit of, sorry about that loud car driving by. I'll even do a little bit of a recap of the NBA Conference Finals as well. Talk about them finally. So, yeah, super excited about the NBA Finals. I think it's going to be better than what people think. Is it better than Celtics versus Lakers, though? Absolutely not. Thank you so much, Calvex. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, this is such an old wristband. I don't even really remember what they're called, but if you guys remember, like back in like 2016, 15, people had those wristbands that had I think it's dirt or something like that from the Dead Sea, and it has water from Mount Everest in this white bead. So it has water from one of the highest points of the world and dirt from one of the lowest points in the world. So it's kind of like a to keep your balance type of ordeal. And I did have advice on starting a channel. Yeah, my biggest advice is, of course, number one is doing it because you want to, doing it for a good reason, doing it to get something out of it for yourself and not in a monetary way, but doing it in a way to get something like, I talk about it all the time on my channel. I do YouTube to not only help you guys and to give you guys something, but I also do it for myself so I can get something out of it, and it really helps my mental health a lot. Obviously, sometimes YouTube sucks and it's not fair and you get kind of mad about it, which is fine, but, talking with you guys, putting my mind in a busy spot and just concentrating more on you guys has helped me a lot than having a bunch of free time, always in my thoughts, thinking about negatives. I think it's really helped me in that sort of sense. So there's that sort of aspect of it. But also, probably the number one advice I could give is consistency. If you plan on making a channel, make like 5 videos. Make like 5 quick videos, and then slowly put them out consistently. Maybe, I don't know, a video every 2 days. And then, if you like it, then continue filming. But then you'll always have a consistency with that. And YouTube loves consistency. Yeah, Just Do It is also a good one. Aquarium and ASMR. I did the ASMR hiking video, and that one didn't do that well. So I don't know if the aquarium video would also do well. I also did ASMR at the zoo. Also didn't do that well, but maybe I'll do it. But yes, guys, I think I'm gonna get off, even though, again, I feel really bad. But again, if you guys are just getting into the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream. I would very, very much appreciate it so much. I say this every Monday, but I'm excited about this week. I have a good feeling about this week. I have some good ideas for this week, and I really hope you guys enjoy the content that's going to come this week. I have a handful of some good ideas that you guys have heard throughout this live stream, so I hope you guys are there. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys, turn up to those to those videos and like them instantly, and, are just there to support. It really means a lot. So thank you guys so much for showing out again tonight for another, and maybe the last, Monday night live stream. So yeah, are there any last minute donations, last minute questions, last minute liking of the live, any last minute anythings? I would highly recommend you do them now. Put this gum away. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. Have a great night. Yes, have a great night, David, as well. I don't play video games no more. God of War when I was little, but Fallout 4. Yeah, gaming right now is kind of in a weird spot. You should get a cameraman for my ASMR blog videos. I've planned on doing that before. It's obviously just kind of tough to do it. I do need to film my in-public videos better, and I promise I will. I just need to practice more. I need to get better at it myself. I need to get better angles. I need to be a little bit more creative. Some of my videos are good. Some of them are not that great, but I do need to try better. Yes, thank you, Calfex. You as well. Have you ever traveled to any countries? No. And I really want to do that, hopefully sometime soon. Have a good night as well, Emery's. Wait, we almost have 200 likes on the live. Do we actually? Oh, we only need 8 more people. I don't know if we're gonna get there. That would be kind of cool to have 200 likes, though. That would be kind of nice. Thanks, Isaac. You also have a good one. But yes, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna turn up the gain a little bit. Thank you guys so much for another great live stream. I love ya. I love ya. I do. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Hopefully you can sleep, relax, find some sort of entertainment in some of my other content, and yeah. That's gonna be it. So, I'll be seeing you in another video, live stream, video, very, 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 very soon, alright guys? Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. Bye, 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 I'm just gonna do some tapping for a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just tapping. Sorry. Okay. Oh man, I am tired. Very, very tired. Oh yeah, 200. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yes, deuces. See you guys. Don't let the bed bugs bite. They already do. Bye. Estados, thank you so much for the very good questions. By the way, Estados, you have amazing questions. Thank you so much. Yeah, see you guys. Now it's time that I always say is the very awkward part.